Yo, it's your boy Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video. We got Rams, we got Seahawks, we got a NFC West duel between foes that don't like each other. The 12th man and Jared Goff and the Goffense. Come in the room and join your boy. We're going to have a fun time tonight. TJ, what it do? Mr. Torres, what it do? Brian, 21, what's going on, my guy? Mason Kennedy, Damon P. Aquadio, Crystal, John Roberts, sup, baby? How is everybody today? The only thing I got to complain about is that 6 Inc., what it do, is that they got the Dodgers and the Nationals on around the same time, so I'm going to have to peek back and forth. Obviously, if you guys know me, my dad is the biggest Dodgers fan on planet Earth. So I was going to go watch the game with him today, but this is too big of a game. You know, I told him I'll meet up with him on another game or another opportunity. Seahawks-Rams. I mean, this is one of the best rivalries in the NFL, period. AEW, NXT, baby. Wow. Slim. Man, it didn't disappoint. I watched AEW live last night, which was amazing, and then I caught up on NXT, obviously when I got home from work. Incredible. I mean, like I said, this is the best time to be a wrestling fan, or even if you're not really into wrestling, this is a great time to kind of hop back in with everything that's going on right now. Ryan Schrick, what to do? It says, Ryan, because Marlon Mack hasn't been announced, do I start Thielen, Shark at flex? I'd probably go Thielen. Especially if Mack has issues. Shark, the matchup isn't the greatest, so I would sit him. So I'd probably go Thielen. I know he hasn't played great, Shrek, but I think you can trust me on that. Diggs is unhappy. He doesn't want to be there. So at some point, someone's got to step up for the team. Justin Wills, what it do? Savannah, what it do? Michael, what is going on? Optimus Prime Jr., my boy, how are you? It's your boy, Orion. CenturyLink Field, Dangerous, Seattle Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams. And then I'll probably tune in and peek at the Dodgers and the Nationals. Obviously, Marcus wanted to watch his Nationals. Otherwise, he would be here doing this with me. But obviously, focusing on a baseball game and this NFL game is very tough, especially when he wants to watch every pitch, just like my dad. So I get it. So I'm going to go solo today, but make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. If you can donate to your boy, it would be much appreciated. And we got merch available for purchase on every link below every video on our YouTube page. So any predictions tonight for y'all? What are you guys thinking? Are the Rams going to bounce back from that Tampa Bay loss and show everyone that they are still one of the top teams in the NFC? Or is the 12th man and Jadeveon Clowney going to get some sack lunches today, yum, 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 and make it hard for Jared Goff and the Goffense? And is Russell Wilson going to be dangerous? That is the questions that we have to answer today. I'm leaning right now kind of towards the Seahawks and the 12th man. I don't have any type of bias towards one team or another. Yeah, I live in the Northwest. I live in Oregon. I don't live in Washington. I'm not a Seahawk fan, but I do respect the Seahawks and the Rams. I still think that both of these teams are two of the best that are in the NFC. A lot of mismatching with the offensive line and losing some pieces has been a problem. You haven't seen Jared Goff and the Goffense play like last year. Jared Goff is very inaccurate this season, but he can get better. They got Woods. They got Cooper Kupp. You got plenty of weapons out there. Brandon Cooks. You got Higbee. So they got plenty of weapons to go to. Seattle, what can you say? They've been playing great. Russell Wilson is dangerous. If it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, you could argue that Russell Wilson might be in the running for the MVP this season. But obviously we know Patrick Mahomes is the clone. He's Showtime, so there's no touching him. But I really feel if there was another quarterback that you could put into the mix, it's definitely Russell Wilson. I got him in fantasy, obviously in our YouTube league for a reason. I think he's going to play great. We have Aaron Andrews on the TV now, going over kind of a pregame report. But I'm excited. This is one of the best rivalry games, period. This is one of my favorites to watch, and it has been for quite some time. And the nice thing about the NFC West is they're coming. They're almost here. They've already started to arrive. You're starting to see the San Francisco 49ers join the party too. And pretty soon, it may be the Seahawks and the Niners going to the dance, and maybe the Rams taking a backseat. I'm not saying it's this season, but the 49ers are coming. So the NFC West has definitely been building for the last couple years. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. 12th man, Seattle Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams. Sit back, crack a beer open with your boy, get some wings, get some chicken, get some pizza, drink some beers, smoke up a J, do what you got to do, but enjoy the game with me today. And then I would appreciate it if everyone or anyone out there is following not only this game, but if you guys are interested in the MLB like I am, if you guys could maybe put down any stats in the chat for, the Braves game, and as we transition to the Dodgers and the Nationals, that would be greatly appreciated. I could always go on my phone during the commercial breaks and whatnot, and I'll be able to check it out. But if you guys can keep me in the loop, if anyone is watching both, I would greatly appreciate it. Seahawks, Rams, 12th man. Thank you guys for hopping in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and again, if you can donate to your boy, it would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for coming into the building. And this is the most excitement I've had since yesterday, AEW versus NXT Wednesday Night Wars. I don't know if you guys watch wrestling like me and Slim Leroy do here in the chat, but we loved it. It was the best day in professional wrestling in 20 years. It was amazing. Having Tony Schiavone, who normally did WCW Nitro, and JR, good old JR, who did Monday Night Raw, and to have them both together, it definitely brought me back flashbacks of WCW Nitro, and I loved it. So it's a great time to be a sport fan, and it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. So we're about to kick off. Rams, Seahawks, with your boy, Orion, a.k.a. O-Dog. And here we go. Yeah. Rams with the kickoff. Touchback. I'm really loving these swaggy Seattle Seahawk kind of lime green uniforms. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I'm an Oregon Duck fan, so I love the bright colors, the different combinations. I love that. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I would rock a Russell Wilson jersey of this color or any color. He's definitely one of those guys that if I was going to buy a jersey of a quarterback that wasn't on my team, Patrick Mahomes would, be the number one, jersey I would buy. But if there was a number two, it definitely is Russell Wilson, and it has been since he's been on NC State and then Wisconsin. Russell, handoff. Carson. Okay, Rams, I see you. Expect the Rams to be able to get off to a better start. They have not scored a touchdown in the first quarter in these first 4 games, which is crazy. So they have not started off on a good foot. 6 points, I believe they've scored in first 4 games in the first quarter. 6 total in 4 games in the first quarter. That's very uncharacteristic, but it shows you if Todd Gurley's not Todd Gurley. The line is being, mismatched around, and they're losing pieces, right? And Goff isn't that accurate. That's really what happens. Ooh, almost a sack lunch right there by Russell. He got rid of it. On 2nd down and 8, we got a flag. Maybe holding on the O-line. Almost a sack lunch. Almost got the spoon. Yep, holding on the offense. Your boy knows. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a great Thursday? We're almost transitioning to Friday, and then we obviously have the weekend. I got front row seats for the Oregon Ducks and the California Bears. I'm going to be on the 20-yard line behind the Duck bench. It's on at Fox at 5 p.m. Pacific. So if you guys watch that game, look for your boy. You'll see me out there with the gloves, with the Oregon chain, the chain gang. You may see me out there. I'm excited. All right, big play right here. 2nd down and 18. Dangerous in the lime green jerseys and the bottoms and the socks and the shoes, all matching. I love it. The swag. All right, Wilson, Dangerous scrambling. Wow, nice catch. Ooh. Did he fumble? Okay, hold up. Someone blew the whistle. Hold up. All right. Marcus Peters. Running out there like he's got steroids in his veins. Just juiced up to get to that end zone. It's like, whoa. Right here, you get a little Aaron Donald just loves to be able to get his hand on a hand, and that kind of makes me nervous because that's how Drew Brees got hurt. But if you end up getting a hand on a hand when he's about to throw the ball, it always makes me nervous. So, wow, early turnover with a little strip already. Man, that is a fumble. Wow. Not the start the Seahawks wanted. So there you go. That might be the first drive and the first points that we get. So anyone that's end up, let's see, let me take a quick look here. Let's take a quick look. I know with See, that's a crappy thing. I was really hoping that the Dodgers and the Nationals were going to be on tomorrow, so that way I didn't have to kind of go back and forth. Obviously, I think Marcus would have been here as well if it wasn't like that. I know my dad is very in tune to the game as well. I know it hasn't started. So we got 3-3 Braves and the Cardinals, bottom of the 8th. Obviously, the Braves are going to advance and move on in that series, but Game 1 is always key. You don't want to lose Game 1 if you're the Braves, but definitely a entertaining matchup, just like the few matchups that we've had in the wild card, with the Tampa Bay Rays beating the A's. That was not really a big surprise to me, but baseball's great. I'm not sure if you guys love it the same way that I do, but it's something that I've really enjoyed since I was a little kid. Meeting Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7 years old, and Ken Griffey Sr., meeting Griffey his rookie year in '89, getting a picture, getting the autograph on his rookie card. I still have it to this day. Definitely a life-changing moment that kind of made me a Northwest sports fanatic in that very moment. Obviously, the Nationals beating the Brewers 4-3 was amazing. I'm not sure if you guys saw that wild card game. That was a little bit more drama, a little bit more excitement. And then we had the Rays beat up on the Athletics 5-1. So it's going to be fun, man. I can't wait. Which game are you streaming on Sunday? I have to look at my TV, so I'll probably take a quick look, and once we get to another commercial break, and I'll peek ahead to see what games are local for me, and I'll be able to let you guys know what my schedule is going to be on Sunday. Obviously, I'll be at the Duck game from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Saturday, tailgating and having a great time with my buddy, taking him to his first Pac-12 matchup. He hasn't been to a game in a long time, so I'm excited. Me and my boy Justin, he's a big wrestling fan like me, big Duck fan, big Blazer fan, so we're gonna have a great time. I just wish that Cal would have beat Arizona State, and then they would have been 5-0, and we would have been 4-1. It would have been 2 top 15 teams in the rankings, but they lost by 7 to Arizona State. But it still doesn't damper, how I feel about the game. I'm excited about it. And once I go front row to Oregon and Cal, about 3 weeks from this weekend, I got front row seats for Washington State coming to the town, right behind the same spot, Oregon bench on the 20-yard line. So I'm excited. It's going to be a fun season of college football. Ooh, that's a fumble. Definitely a fumble. Great play by the Rams secondary. Now I can see why Marcus Peters was just trying to run for the hills there. Wow. Yeah, clear takeaway. Not the start that you wanted to see if you were the Seattle Seahawks. The exact start that you wanted, that if you were the Los Angeles Rams, especially with all these, issues of not being able to punch it in the first quarter. This gives them the best shot that they've had probably all season up to this point. Great field position. They just got to be able to have the right play calling from McVay, and we'll see if they can get back on track. I know this is going to be a close game. Yep, it is a fumble. No advancement on the ball. Entire country's getting Cowboys-Packers. I would hope so. That's a lit matchup, man. Woodrow, the kid, what to do? Ravens flock. How are you, man? Are you liking your odds this weekend? Nice little matchup you guys got. You have to have a little bit of a comeback from last week. I know last week was kind of a rude awakening, but I think going into this weekend, you guys can get back on track. Still love the Baltimore Ravens a lot. Yeah, I think you will bounce back. All right, here we go. Jared Goff in the Goffense. Handoff up the middle. Ooh, a little shake and a little bake, a little power. Okay. 8 or 9 yards by Todd Gurley. The illest running back in the world. TG 400. And the thing is, if you have Todd Gurley in fantasy, you probably haven't been too thrilled. I mean, it's not going to be those games where, like maybe last year or the year before, where you're getting 100, 125, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns almost every game. You're going to have to be patient with them, but we'll see how it goes with this makeshift offensive line this season. Oh, I'm doing great, man. The Bucs beating the Rams. I mean, who would have thought? Nice tackle in the backfield. Sit down. Poona Ford, one of my favorites on the Seahawks. You saw him in preseason. You knew what he was going to bring to this Seahawk team. Look at him right off the line right here. Look at this right here. Look at the burst. See ya. Nice angle. Watch this again. Look at his get off. Who are you trying to guard him with? Come on, man. Putting one hand on his shoulder pad is not going to get it done. Zachary Adams, my boy, Chiefs Kingdom, what it do? 3rd down and 6 for Jared Goff in the offense. This is very big. Goff. Incomplete. So another field goal attempt. But yeah, I'm great, man. Honestly, I'll be real. I wanted to lose a lot of games when the season started. I only wanted to win like 1, 2, or 3. I know that sounds crazy. I just want to be able to get a different quarterback, someone that I can believe in. I don't want to be stuck with Jameis, especially if the coaching staff gets broken up. Like if you extend him, right, and then you end up Byron Leftwich is like the head coach of the Redskins and Bowles leaves and goes somewhere else. I don't want to be stuck with Arians and Jameis, just the two of them. So I'm worried a little bit. Rams, Greg the leg, field goal attempt is up. Curving, and it's good. Wow. That was some Tiger Woods-ish right there on that kick. That looked like it was going to be off. Nice little curve there. Rams 3, Seahawks 0. The battle of 3-1s and the battle for NFC West supremacy. Marcus Hill in the building. What to do, man? Are you getting ready for this Dodgers and the Nationals 5:37 start? I talked to my dad, obviously on my way home. He is excited. Like I said, I wanted to be able to watch the game with him, but I told him, this game's pretty big, so he understands. It's Rams, it's Seahawks, but there'll be other games that I'll be able to come through and watch with him. But as far as my Bucks are concerned, it's very exciting. You have to understand, my team is a bottom feeder. I'm not like a lot of y'all where you guys root for teams that's, very solid from year to year that win 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit, a lot of misery, no playoffs since 07. So when you see a guy like Shaq Barrett and Sue and the defense play well, and we're starting to get recognized and teams are starting to fear us a little bit, and they see what we can do on offense with Godwin and Evans and Jameis when he's clicking, it's a whole nother team. So it's exciting, you know what I mean? Do I expect to beat the Saints in the Dome? No. But can I compete and maybe make something happen? Anything's possible, especially when you have a great defense and you got a guy that's got 9 sacks already, and Shaq Barrett. I mean, he's pacing for over 20, and I hope he can get there and get some recognition. Because if he ended up getting defensive player of the year, Shaq Barrett, out of all guys, formerly of the Broncos, that would just be amazing. For me and as a Bucks fan, I don't know if it's possible because you got guys like Aaron Donald that'll tear it up, and Khalil Mack. So there's a big gap there. But I mean, as far as a no-namer, making a difference for a low bottom feeder, scrappy crap team like mine, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, very exciting. So we'll have to see how it goes. But moving forward, I mean, with the, kind of uncertainty of the Falcons and the Panthers, I do now believe that Tampa could get second in the NFC South. I mean, does that mean that they're going to the playoffs? No. But, I mean, it could get to a point where they get 7, 8, maybe 9 wins if other people get injured on the Saints and the Falcons and the Panthers and they overachieve. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's also possible that maybe they overachieve and they get a wild card spot. That's best case scenario. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, who knows? If a defense plays like they've been playing, I mean, anything's possible. So definitely exciting for me. I absolutely love Byron Leftwich and what he's doing. I know Marcus and me were talking about it, and there's a rumor that maybe if he decides to leave, that the Washington Redskins are a team that's looking at him already. So I know he wants Todd Bowles, my other coach. So hopefully I don't get my my trio of beautiful coaches stripped from each other, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, we got Rams 3, Seahawks 0, kickoff by Greg the Leg. All right, Neil in the end zone. So far, so good. Anyone that's watching the Braves right now, make sure you kind of keep me in the loop, please. You can comment the score below, 3-3. I know it's the top of the ninth. Let me know who wins. And then we got the Nationals and the Dodgers. Please comment below on that game as well and how it's going. Goff, bro, what's wrong with Goff? It's the offensive line. It's just he's just in a rut right now. There's a difference between Russell Wilson and obviously with Jared Goff. Jared Goff and the offense can click. I mean, you should be able to with all the weapons they got, Woods and Kupp and Cooks and Higbee, and they have plenty of pieces out there. There's no excuse. Everett, I mean, pieces on pieces on pieces with Gurley, Malcolm Brown, Henderson. Russell scrambling outside, throws it out of bounds. Smart man. G-Eazy in the building. He says go Braves. I would second that motion as well. I want the best of the best going on. Obviously my dad is a huge Dodger fan. I know Marcus is rooting for his Nats. And for me rooting for Marcus, I'll root for him, you know what I mean, to at least play respectable. But, obviously my dad, being a huge Dodger guy, being from L.A., he's been rooting for him since the 50s. I need the Dodgers to try to go to the World Series again. Yeah, they're probably going to get their ass beat by the Astros or Yankees. I know, they're great. But we'll see. Carson with a run of a couple. God, I'm loving these Seattle uniforms. A lot of people just think they're just so disgusting and they're so ugly. I absolutely love them. But maybe that's just because I'm a Duck fan and I love all the different Duck combinations of jerseys and kind of the flashiness of the Ducks. So he said, O-Dog better than Romo. Ooh, I don't know about that. G-Eazy, but I'm trying. I'll hopefully be able to make a couple Tony Romo-like-ish, predictions in the game before they happen. Shotgun set. Russell Wilson trying to bait the D end off the line there. We've got 2 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. At some point, you'll be seeing Disley get involved. They love Will Disley at tight end. Nice run. First down, Seahawks. Move the chains. The crowd loves it. Okay. That's a very ballsy play, too, if you think about it. 3rd down and 6. I mean, we know Carson is very respectable, top 12 running back in the league, but that's a little far for a running back. I don't care who you have. Even if you have Kamara or Run CMC or Saquon or Zeke, 3rd and 6 is ballsy. I mean, that's not an easy play to convert on, especially when you got Aaron Donald sniffing down your face right in front of you, trying to just blow you up into, the next town, like right there. Right in the backfield on cue. Okay. I see you guys. Nice tackle by the Rams. Yeah, no kidding, right? They love the run, though, don't they? They love it. Yeah, MGJ plays. Like I said, I didn't have time to get that squeezed in, but I promise I will get that done for you. If I have to do it later on tonight or tomorrow, I'll definitely get it uploaded for you, so that way you'll have that as a memory, and you could always go back to it. But I'll definitely get that out for you, no problem. All right, Russell, a little fake with the screen. Aaron Donald all up in Russell Wilson's business, almost a sack lunch. Aaron Donald is a problem. Amazing player. Like I said, I'm a Warren Sapp guy. So when I see someone that is the same position as Warren Sapp, but plays the position better than Warren Sapp ever did, that's crazy. Because Warren Sapp was the best D tackle when he was playing, no question, no doubt. When Warren Sapp was playing from 95 to probably his peak to maybe like 02, right? There was nobody better at D tackle than Warren Sapp. And this guy, Aaron Donald, makes Warren Sapp look like a child. And I'm a Bucs fan saying that. All right. Disley. Love Disley, but a little bit short. Hopefully they go early and often to Disley. He'll be getting some red zone looks as well. Me and Marcus have Disley in our flex, which is very surprising for some of y'all, but we do have Zach Ertz. So bad it hurts Zach Ertz at our starting tight end. So we're trying to double up. You know what I mean? It's not normal to play 2 tight ends in fantasy football, but how many people have Zach Ertz and Will Disley on the same team? Not many. And if you do, you can get away with it. So I'm hoping for a big day today, 1 or 2 touchdowns by Disley. All right, Seattle with the punt. All right, Rams with the return. Go. Ooh, a little shake, a little bake. Ooh, what power. Okay. Great return. I love it when guys get contact, and then they just end up pushing along and getting that extra 5 or 10 yards. Absolutely love it. Rondé Barber, Warren Sapp. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. I got the jersey on right now. This is the Super Bowl Derek Brooks. Stitched. The Reebok. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Rondé, Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, John Lynch, Simeon Rice, Mike Allstott, Keenan McCardell, Keyshawn Johnson, Joe Juravicious. I can't even say his name because I'm so excited, right? So many pieces. Brad Johnson, Michael Pittman. I'll say Mike Allstott again because he deserves his name to be twice on the list. Love him. So many, even little name guys like Booger McFarland, even though he sucks in the booth, he was on there. Shelton Quarles was a Pro Bowler for a couple years. Dexter Jackson, 2 picks in the game. Dwight Smith, 2 pick sixes in the game. Just an amazing squad. Ken Dilger at tight end from the Colts that transitioned over. Even guys like that, people that don't remember. Jeff Christie, my underrated center, and one of the best damn centers for a few years for me on Tampa Bay. If I didn't have Jeff Christie, people don't really realize I wouldn't have won the Super Bowl. I wouldn't even gotten to the Super Bowl. That's how big of an impact he was on my team. Those were the good old days, Crazy. But I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Keep me in the loop with all the baseball playoffs and everything that's going on. I wish I had another TV so I can end up watching both, but I want to give all my focus to this game. And then obviously I can catch up with the Dodgers and the Nats, which I see as 0-0. And it looks like the top of the ninth, we got Braves and Cardinals 3-3. I love it. Playoff baseball. There's nothing like it. You can compare, NFL playoffs and NBA playoffs, but when the pitches, see, a lot of people don't like baseball because either you just don't have a connection with it. I do with my dad, so it's like, the little things like the double plays, the triple plays, grand slams, just little things of the game, stealing home, stealing third. Like, I love that stuff. I love playoff baseball. I know Marcus does too. And when you feel the energy of the crowd like you did in D.C. when they, ended up winning that game, that wild card game at home, and every pitch you could hear the crowd ooh and ah and yeah, and just, and pump their fists with excitement, all in unison, 20,000 people, 30,000. It makes the hair stand up on your arms, and I love that, that intensity of playoff baseball. And we're in the perfect season right now where we got, NFL football, college football, playoff baseball, and guess what? Me and Marcus's other favorite thing, me for wrestling, obviously you guys know I love AEW, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, all that. But we got NBA coming pretty soon, and we're going to be doing a lot of live streams and reaction videos to that too. You better believe it. All right, 1st down and 10. Goff, hands off. Okay. Gain of a couple. I need to see Goff actually, kind of. Let me see your arm. You know what I mean? I know you don't got a noodle arm. You know what I mean? I need to be able to see what you got out there. You got to be able to show me. Show me what you got out there. Okay? Show me what you got, Goff. Run this Goff fence. I understand your O-line is some shit. It's not the same. I get it, right? Todd Gurley's not 100%. Well, you already knew you were going to have to fight a lot of adversity, in this game. All right, play action fake. Cup. Looking. Ooh. Everett. I had a feeling maybe Cooper Kupp was going to get into this offense sooner or later. Goff with a nice throw. Let me look at the route. Ooh, nice route. Just broke him off there on the 45. Nice throw. Goff leading him perfectly. Didn't even have to do anything besides put his hands up. Put it close to his chest. 1st down, Rams. Move the chains. All right, Goff. All right, 1 second. I got to grab the door. All right, I'm back. 2nd down and 8. We got Rams. We got Seahawks. Handoff up the middle. Ooh, let's go. Stiff on bar. Gurley. Gain of. See what they say here. 12 yards by Gurley. Move the chains. Nice misdirection, Sean McVay. Being the brilliant play caller that he is. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 on the 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Wow, Gurley is running hard today. Kupp's in the fantasy lineup. I know. He'll be able to get you something. He's the best player on their offense. Not named Todd Gurley, Cooper Kupp. He's having a great season, coming back from that leg injury. Young Nola in the building. What to do? 5-3 Cardinals. Oh, man. All right, we got Rams 3. We got Seahawks 0. 2nd down and 2. Man in motion. 1st down, Rams. Move the chains. Okay, I see you, Rams. Gurley running hard, running often. They're trying to get him involved. You can tell. 2 outs, bases loaded again for the Cardinals. Still top of the ninth. See, if the Cardinals end up winning that first game, that doesn't mean that they're going to win the series, in my opinion, but not the start that the Braves wanted. You know, you definitely want to get off to a good start, especially if you're the Braves, the team that's more than likely going to play the Dodgers and the NLCS. Goff, fake pitch, rolling to his right, bootleg, looking, scrambling out of bounds. MGJ plays. Mason Rudolph. A lot of these rookie, QBs or, guys that get thrown into the Wolves are playing better than people expected. Kyle Allen for the Panthers. I don't mind Mason Rudolph. We're going to have to see if they run that Wildcat with Jalen Samuel again. Jalen's not too bad. They needed to be able to mix it up and have him throw the ball, catch the ball, receive the ball, do all the things that you need a stud to do to kind of get your team back in it again. Handoff up the middle. All right, Malcolm Brown. Todd Gurley fantasy owners are saying, don't do that to me, McVay. Don't do that to me. Don't switch it up here. As we get closer to the red zone, I need those points, right? We all know about points. We need them points. That's the worst part of you having a stud running back and then they put in the backup or the third string. You feel me? Orion, pick one. Wide receiver and one flex between Shark, Hollywood Brown, Jordan Howard, and Sutton. Jordan Howard for sure. And then I probably would go toss up between Hollywood Brown and Sutton. The Sutton matchup is decent, but I'd probably go Hollywood and Jordan Howard personally. That's who I would go with. You boy has spoken. Mic drop. Goff looking. Ooh, good defense. Big play on 3rd and 6. Another missed opportunity by Jared Goff and the Goffense. They just don't look themselves. Seattle, obviously playing nice at home. But the one thing that I am concerned about Seattle so far, if you guys are watching the game with me right now, where is the pass rush? Where is Jadeveon Clowney? Where is, the pressure on the QB? I mean, you don't need it yet, but I need to be able to see some sack lunches. I'm hungry, okay? I need the sack lunches in my life, okay? Do I have an opinion on Antonio Brown? I'm rooting for him. I know a lot of people like to talk shit, but I'm rooting for him to get right mentally. Kick is up, 32-yard attempt. Greg the Legatron, and it's good. So we have a 6-0 lead by the Rams. Jared Goff looks frustrated, like he wants to go back to Cal and go somewhere where he can dominate again. Definitely a little discouraged. You can see that. Shoulders a little bit, down, but we'll see how he plays as we get into the second half. But it shouldn't really surprise you. I mean, like I said, if your offensive line is not the same as it was last year, and your star running back, the best running back in the league for a couple years, up to going into this year, is not 100%, your team's not going to be the same. You're not going to be able to pull. You're not going to be able to open up those holes as easy for Gurley. He doesn't have the explosion throughout the whole game to take advantage of those holes, right? And then it doesn't open up the play-action pass the same way because people can cheat and throw 8, 9, 10 in the box if they want to because they know Gurley ain't going to really beat you that bad, He'll get you, here and there, but he's not going to dominate and beat your ass like he did, in the last couple years, That's big facts. Yeah, I think a lot of us did. I mean, AB is someone I've been following for a long time. Top 3 wide receiver in my book. When he's out on the field. To me, it was DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, AB. Before that, it was AB number 1 for about 4 or 5 years. You could argue DeAndre Hopkins was right there with him, back and forth 1A, 1B, 1, 2. But Julio Jones is in that conversation as well. And then you got other guys like Mike Evans trying to make a name, and Keenan Allen and a few others. We were hoping Juju would be up in the top 10, but obviously we have to wait for Mason to get that, kind of chemistry with the roster. They're obviously, a work in progress too. Marcus says AB a top 10 all-time wide receiver. Big facts. I mean, look at the records. Look at the stats. A lot of these wide receivers are divas, and they got issues, and it's a me. You know what I mean? You get the swag, the Randy Moss. You got Moss. You got the T.O., get your popcorn ready. You know what I mean? It just depends on who you like. I'm a Jerry Rice guy, so I kind of like the humble guys a little bit, but I won't lie, right? I love Jerry Rice, right, who's Mr. like humble pie, and does everything, but guess what? You know who my favorite defensive player is of all time? It's Deion Sanders. And if he's the king of trash talk and showboating, and that's big facts. I mean, I love Derek Brooks. He's my number one as far as my team. But as far as, like, my favorite all time, not on my team, it's like right there with Derek Brooks is Deion. And it's not any Deion. It's only Falcons Deion and 94 Niners Deion. I don't really care too much for the Cowboys, version of Deion, which was great as well. But, me being a Niner fan growing up and rooting for Montana and, obviously Rice and John Taylor and Steve Young, Ken Norton, you know what I mean? I was a Deion guy from the Falcons. Well, really from Florida State. And then obviously transitioning to the Falcons with the Jerry curl, and then making his way to the Niners, winning the Lombardi, and then after that, being just a man for hire, 1 year at a time, like a Michael Jordan at the end of the career, and getting paid wherever Deion went. In '95 was going to win. If he would have stayed with the Niners in '95, they would have won again. That's big facts. So a little piece of me that you guys get to kind of know. I've already talked about it before, but maybe you guys don't realize my love for Deion Sanders. His 30 for 30 was great. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. We got Seahawks with the lime greens. I love it. Looks like a big bag of Skittles out there. And then we got the Rams. No touchdowns again in the first quarter. There we go, Carson. And they're going to have to open up the playbook a little bit here, Seahawks. You just can't, run, pass, run, play action. You're going to have to throw the ball on 1st and 2nd down if you want to win this game. That's big facts. You're going to have to run play action on 1st down sometimes. Big facts. You're going to have to mix it up. Maybe some jet sweeps. Get Tyler Lockett the damn ball. Let's get it going. You feel me? All right, shotgun set. 2nd down and 5. Wilson, wide open. Get up. Luke. That's Luke Wilson with 2 L's. You feel me? Wilson to Wilson. You saw him on Hard Knocks, right? You got to see a little piece of him on who he's about, right? What he's like. I love Hard Knocks for that. He gets cut. He gets fucking destroyed. He's sad. He's a sad dog. All right, a sad dog. And then waits a couple weeks. His agent calls. Guess what? Boom, back with the Seahawks. I love that shit. You know what I mean? I love rooting for underdog guys like that. Because sometimes I feel me and Marcus are kind of the underdogs. We're starting to make our name known on YouTube, right? And they are on the internets, right? But we got a long ways to go. DK Metcalf with a nice physical grab. I really like him a lot. I think he's going to pave the way for them moving forward. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5. Open up the playbook for me. Let's get Tyler Lockett the ball. Let's get Disley the ball. Keep everyone entertained. Keep them in line. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Shotgun set. 2nd down and 5. Russell Wilson. Nice little read option. Follow your blockers, Russ. There you go. 1st down, Seahawks. Let's go, baby. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and donate to your boy. We'd much appreciated. Any donation will do. $1, $2. If you're generous and you love me, appreciate it. Like I said, and also take a look at some of our merch. We got merch available for purchase. Link underneath every video on YouTube on our page, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Coffee mugs? Check. T-shirts? Check. Hoodies? Check. It's hoodie season. You got a girlfriend, right, or a boyfriend, guess what? Hoodies are gone. It's that time of year, all right? You got a hoodie, it's now theirs, and that's big facts. Okay, nice defense by the Rams. Dante Fowler, nice little player for them. They lost Sue, so they needed someone else to be able to step up, on this line. Very physical on this line. They have lots of talent. Brockers, Sue, Fowler. They got Matthews from the Packers. So, they got Aqib Talib. Marcus Peters. This is not a slouch defense. Sometimes they give up a lot of yards and a lot of points, but player for player, they got a lot of talent out there. It's just that the offense isn't really doing their job. And then these guys get tired out there. Shotgun set. Wilson, dangerous, looking, scrambling, do his right, going downfield, wide open. Let's go, baby. First down, Seahawks. My boy, I got him in fantasy. Marcus was worried. He was like, "Oh, we got so bad it hurt Zach Ertz at tight end. Do we put a running back or a wide receiver at the flex?" I say, hell no. We're gonna put Will Dissly in the game, right? Russell Wilson and Dissly, they got a connection together, and it's even stronger than Tyler Lockett was with him last year. So you got to ride the wave, baby. You got to ride the wave like Lamar Jackson. Ride the wave, baby, right? Dissly's good. Dissly has turned himself into a top 5 tight end in fantasy, and that's big facts. You got Kelsey. You got Kittle, right? You got Waller emerging from the Raiders, which I have as well, right? But certain guys, they don't have to be the biggest name. So bad it hurts Zach Ertz. Russell Wilson, looking, scrambling. Back of the end zone. Ooh, toe drag swag. Touchdown, Tyler Lockett. Tyler, get up and lock the door. Lockett. Wow. Did you guys just see that? Holy, I got to see a replay of that toe drag swag, but that was one of the nicest toe drag swags, if he's in, that I've ever seen. Let's watch this again. Hands. Toes. Oh, God, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Let's fucking go. And that's why Tyler Lockett and Russell Wilson have almost a perfect passer connection. It's 158. I believe 158.3 is perfect. They're at 158. They don't drop balls. I think it's an 80% completion percentage when it's Russell to Tyler Lockett. Doug Baldwin, eat your fucking heart out. Let's go. Steve Largent, stand up. Feel me? The legends will even bow for that. Unbelievable. Let's go. Steve Largent would be proud right now. Fucking A. Fucking A and fucking B. Maybe C too. Jesus. Look at this play again. Russell scrambling off his left foot, back foot, toe drag swag. The ball could have only been in one spot. And then you hear the crowd just go wild with excitement. Seahawks 7. Rams 6. What a play. What a fucking play. Tyler Lockett's underrated. And guess what? Ask Marcus. Marcus will tell you. I was on Tyler Lockett last year before anyone was on Tyler Lockett. I knew that he had potential. We picked him in fantasy, maybe a little higher than Marcus wanted. I told him, though, I was like, this guy's got it. I was like, he got it. And, just like what Marcus sees with certain guys like Josh Allen, he's got it. He saw it early. When you watch the tape don't lie, right? Men lie, women lie. Tape don't lie. It don't. When you're watching the film, you can see it. You know what I mean? And you could tell that he was coming. I mean, he was a wide receiver, too, with Doug Baldwin, and they had a lot of other weapons. He definitely came back, second fiddle, third fiddle, but look at him now. He could be a Pro Bowl wide receiver. He's that good. He went from a 2, right, to a 1, and a damn good one, too, right? And I'll be very honest, right? Going with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks team. A couple years ago, they were rebuilding this roster, and I really didn't believe in them that they could make it to the Super Bowl because there was obviously other teams in the NFC that were built better. They had more depth. A lot of the guys weren't there anymore. Legion of Boom, gone. All the members, right? Marshawn Lynch, gone. So the team wasn't the same. But I'll tell you what, this team right here, this Seattle Seahawks team, I'm saying it right now. I believe in this team. I think that this team could make a run, not only to the playoffs, but I could see them overachieving and getting as far as the NFC Championship game. They got to stay healthy, and it's a long season. But like I said, I really love Russell Wilson and what he's doing. To me, he's playing the best football at quarterback, not named Patrick Mahomes. And that's big facts. Tom Brady's doing it as well. But I think right now, Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes are definitely by far playing the best football to me right now. And that's big facts. Very impressed. But I'm also, thinking on the flip side, I mean, if the Rams can fix their problems on the line, and then they can get this offense, the Goffense going again, right? Then they may be able to get back, to the NFC Championship game as well. I'm not, totally throwing them out the window thinking that the Rams are not a good football team. What did I say at the beginning of the year? I said the Rams, the Saints, right, and the Eagles were my 3 favorite going into the season. And as you're seeing these teams right now, there's been a little hiccups in the road, but they're very solid. Goff, play action fake, pump fake going long, going deep. Contact, but no call. Good no call. Lockett fantasy points. You like that, Strick? I told you, buddy. And you would have never picked him You never would have picked him. More than likely would have never picked him if I didn't say pick him. Facts or no facts? You let me know, Strick. Those guys, you know, the Tyler Boyds, right? The Chris Godwins. That's me. You know what I mean? I'll get you guys like that before fantasy starts, and then you wonder why you're doing so damn good. The Wallers, you know, the Michael Gallups before he got injured, you know. You got to look at guys, and that's what happens when you benefit and watch tape like me and Marcus more than anyone, you know. It shows. Incomplete pass on 2nd and 10 with the lime green unis looking like some lime green Skittles. Get in my belly. Love that color. Fresh. The swag. You just know they feel good, too. Even a lot of the haters out there, they're like, those are ugly. I don't like those. I would never buy that jersey. I guarantee all the Seahawk players out there feel swaggy as hell, right? They got the green from the top to the bottom, the jock strap, the shoes, the laces. I mean, they're fresh out there. You can't tell me that don't look fresh. That's lit, man. I love that shit. And I like the little 12th man on the pants. Little flag for each of the members. Ooh, look at that sack lunch. Pick the ball up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Jesus Christ, pick it up. Man, that took like 10 seconds. You can tell someone didn't play wide receiver in Pop Warner, KJ Wright. God. It's like if that was Bobby Wagner, he was about to push his own man out of the way. He's like, get the hell out of the way. Let me grab the ball and score. That was like in slow motion. Ooh, what a hit right in his ribs. He said, someone call 911. I need a new rib. Maybe 2. We'll have to see how he looks moving forward, too, with his ribs. Because rib injuries are serious. You know what I mean? That's not that, you know, with the breathing and just the confidence out there. All right, Lockett back. That's another great piece to Lockett's game. He can return kicks. Name your favorite player that returns kicks. That's a holding on the offense. Ram special teams on point. Your opponent has Goff, Gurley, and Cooks. Yeah, so you guys got to hope that they don't go off, you know, with those players. Just minimally, you know, kind of gash you a little bit. Maybe Gurley 1 touchdown instead of 3, you know. During the kick, holding on the receiving team. That's what we figured. That typically is what happens. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy. Who's going to be the first to put in some dollars for your boy? Working hard for you. We got Seahawks. We got Rams. And again, we have merch available for purchase. Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link below every video on our YouTube page. And then you ask and you shall receive. Brian21. He says, only call me Brian, though. Bryan 21 with a $19.99 donation to your boy. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And I know you won't be just the first. Thank you so much, Brian. You the man. 20 bomb. Yeah, baby. Let's go. The best YouTube channel for sports, period. You're watching it here right now. The Northwest Sports Fanatics live, play-by-play and reactions. Seahawks, Rams. You're here with your boy, and your boy is happy that you're here with him. Let's go. MGJ plays with $1. Guess what? I won't worry about it. I'll holla for $1. It don't matter. I love you. Appreciate you. And people think, $1's $1. No, it means a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I love the donations that are big. And if you guys know Omer Muich, I mean, he's dropped $220 on me on a Friday, $220 on the following Friday, a $365 just by himself. You know what I mean? So, but even the $1 donations mean a lot because it just shows that someone cares and they're willing to go into their own credit or debit card and show love. And I really do appreciate that. We do put in a lot of work on this channel, a lot of research, a lot of game film, a lot of websites, you know, a lot of articles being read, a lot of fantasy advice given. So when we do reaction videos and we don't get any money on those at all, zero, absolutely nothing, you know, so when we do these type of videos, it's a way for us to be able to get love from the fans, but also help us, you know, obviously with some income coming in, you know, with all the hard work that we're doing. Look at Brian 21. Call me AKA only Brian. Another $9.99 donation for your boy. Appreciate you. I love you. You the man. Brian $19.99. MGJ plays $1. Brian $9.99. That's love. And the fun thing about people that donate, that's really cool, even if you've never donated before, if I haven't earned your donation just yet, like some of y'all, right? But repeat offenders are like criminals that keep repeating the same crimes over and over and over again. Look at the donations in the building. I have repeat donators over and over and over, and that really touches me in a way, and with my heart. We put in so much passion and energy and research that, when you guys do that, it really does mean a lot. So thank you so much. Marcos Pineda, one of my best friends from my childhood, he says, go Seahawks, $2 for your boy. Me and Marcos have been day oneers from our days at the Woodburn Outlet Mall, working at Polo and Gap Outlet. That was one of the jobs I had back when I was, I don't know how old I was, maybe 16 or 15 years old, 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there, a long time ago. So we've been boys from the start. Brian 21, a.k.a. Only Call Me Brian, 1999. MGJ Plays, $1. Brian, $9.99. Guess what? Brian, $9.99, and it wasn't an error on his card. He punched it in already. Marcos Pineda, $2. Let's go, baby. Keep up the good work, dog. $2 by KGR Kid. He says, go Rams. It doesn't say that on his little donation thing, but I'll say it for him. He said, go Rams. Go Ramily. It's all about the family, the Ramily. Oh, look at Brian again. He's just dropping the mic on y'all. He said, Brian 21, $9.99, brother. Let's go. And this is awesome because the rest of the fan base can see how much love that we get from our fan base. Hey, it happens, Lunar. When the people love you, it's one thing, people can watch you. You know what I mean? They can talk about you, Often imitated, never duplicated. It's your boy, dog. No one does it better. Play-by-play and reactions. They need to have your boy on NFL Network, Fox, or CBS paired up with Romo, Nance, or whoever's in the building, because a lot of these guys that are on TV are not good. Boogie McFarland, not good. Jason Witten, horrible. Makes my ears bleed. Thank God he's playing again. You feel me? I'm not the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors like Men in Black, but I tell you what, I could definitely hang with the big boys on the top-notch networks, and that's big facts. They'll have to look. They got to see what's hot on the streets. They got to see what's going on, right? If you want to be entertained, you know what I mean? You can't just have some, old guys and grandpas out there. Oh, that was a great game out there. NFL 1st and 10 back in my day when we wore the leathers. Feel me? Let's go. It's 2019. Look at Brian, another 21, $4.99. God. The love in the room. It's amazing. Let's go. 55. Look, you got people keeping track. TJ's keeping track of the donations just from y'all. Russell Wilson, scrambling, wide open. Oh, it's beautiful. Peanut butter and jelly. So smooth. Might be holding, though, on the Seahawks. I believe it will be coming back. Thank you guys so much for donating to your boy, watching, and being with me, as we watch the game together. But like I said, this is the passion. This is the love. I'm never going to stop. We're going to keep going and grinding until, I meet Kay Adams and shake the hand and on NFL Network and Good Morning Football. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go. Why not the Northwest Sports Fanatics? Who's better? Who's better than the Northwest Sports Fanatics at calling live play-by-play and reaction? Me and Marcus. Who's better? Who's better than me and Marcus? Tell me. Tell me a YouTube channel that's better. You can't. You won't. And if you say someone, it's not true. Dominate the game. Handoff up the middle. And it's about time. You got to think, there's not a lot of channels. There's not a lot of podcasts. There's not a lot of, shows on ESPN that people, really passionately follow. I mean, there's certain ones like First Take, and there'll be certain Skip and Shannon. People have their favorites, but I love that some of y'all have us as your favorite channel, your favorite podcast, your favorite YouTube thing to go to, and that really means a lot. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of talent on YouTube that could be famous. Could really be a name out there. We just got to work hard, keep grinding. And we got the best fan base in the world right here, the Northwest Sport Fanatic fan base. Ooh, Aaron Donald with a little wrestling move there, a little senton. What am I watching? Is that Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy? Jesus, come on, Aaron. You already busted up Drew Brees' thumb. Now you want to do a senton, a freaking WWE wrestling move? Look at him up in the air. Oh, let me just land on you. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, right in your stomach. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate you. Ugh. Right on his stomach. Oh, man. Jeff fucking Hardy. Let's go. Russell Wilson, shotgun set, 3rd and 8. Donations are just flying on the board. I love you guys. Russell Wilson scrambling, gambling. Ooh, take the hit. Another flag on the offensive line. Holding again. But I really want to be very for real and sincere. I love all you guys very much. I know Marcus does as well. We put our everything into this channel. And like I said, we won't let you down. If anything, we'll keep putting out more and more content. And then, like I said, once we get into NBA and college bowl season and playoffs and World Series, we'll be putting in a lot of work. Our goal is the 20K and the 3 million views overall, which we're getting close. And then once we hit that, then it's going from 20 to 25 or 30, then 50, and then go from 3 million to 5 to 10. And, we're going to need your guys' help, to share it. Tell your friends about the channel. Tell your family about the channel. Have them sub if they like football or if they like what we're putting down, Appreciate every single one of y'all, even if you only stop in and talk trash or you truly enjoyed the show, our reactions, and the live play-by-play, whatever it may be. Appreciate every single one of these people that we have on the channel, the best on YouTube, period. Wilson, scrambling, pump fake, buy some time. Ooh. 3rd and 8, good defense by the Rams, secondary, going to David Moore. 3rd or 4th option at wide receiver for the Seahawks. Definitely capable, though, of getting into the end zone if you watched him last year. Have you guys noticed that the announcing in sports, especially football, has really went downhill? Have you guys noticed that? Is it just me, right? I mean, there's personalities that are out there, but God, some of it is just really bad. We can take, average or, somewhat, cringeworthy, a little bit here and there for maybe like a quarter, depends on the tone of voice and if you like the guy or girl or the chemistry that they have with like Romo and Nance, like Marcus and Orion, you feel the chemistry there and you enjoy watching them. But it just seems like a lot of the play-by-play and color, the play-by-play guys I feel are better, but some of the color guys are just goddamn bad. I'm not sure if you guys watch podcasts, but I'm a big like Howard Stern guy from back in the day, a Joe Rogan guy. I'm not sure if you guys, listen to him or watch him. Very inspirational, but a lot of people like Rogan because he's real. It's not just because of the fear factor and the UFC. It just talks about real shit and is real and real recognized real. I like that. Yeah, Menery. I don't know if you noticed, but he did the videos on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, right? And he would do his little sport calls. Oh my fucking God! And Chris Paul and whatnot. James Harden. You'd hear him. He'd have his funny skits going on. He's on Buffalo Wild Wings now. He got discovered on YouTube. He's doing the Buffalo Wild Wings background commentary to go eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but he's in there. That's crazy. So it shows you work hard. And people love you. They share you. They donate to you. Anything's possible. I'm still trying to get on Good Morning Football. That's the goal. Me, Marcus, Good Morning Football. I think that would be more of an honor than ESPN Sports Center or Skip and Shannon. Skip and Shannon would be an honor. You know what I mean? That would be an interesting conversation. Marcus, Orion, Skip and Shannon. That would be interesting. It definitely would be must-see TV or radio or podcast. That's big facts. But I like the game so far with the Seahawks and the Rams. Definitely. I was hoping for a little bit more tempo with the Rams, but it's still early, so we'll still see what we got here. Let me just go through the amazing fan base on the channel just to kind of go through all these donations because they're kind of getting out of control, and I kind of like it. Brian, $19.99. MGJ Plays $1. Brian, $9.99. Brian, $9.99. Marcos Pineda, my boy, my friend, right? $2. He said, go Seahawks. KGR Kid, the Ramily. Hashtag Ramily. Go Rams, $2. Keep up the good work. Orion, O-Dog. Brian, $9.99. Brian, $4.99. Thank you. Appreciate you. But that's the goal. Besides, maybe like a guest appearance on Good Morning Football and NFL Network. I think Vice Channel would be very fun. You know what I mean? They had D'Souza Mero on there. I think me and Marcus could be the new D'Souza Mero because after they left Vice Channel, they went to like Showtime and they have their show. I think we could run a show like that. Nice tackle, Bobby fucking Wagner. Sit the fuck down. Let's go. Linebackers, my favorite. My two favorite players on like teams that I obviously follow and I like. I love me some Bobby Wagner. I love me some Luke Kuechly. The two best in the game. Period. You know, it's like when I watch them, I'm watching Derek Brooks or Brian Urlacher or Ray Lewis, you know, from just a few years back. I love that shit. Patrick Willis. Let's not forget Patrick. Great player. Underrated. Gurley, running hard. A little cutback to the left side, gain of 5. The Vice Channel is a kind of a dream of mine. I mean, obviously, I want to build the channel here with Marcus and, you know, build our name and our legacy and give back and open up the YouTube studio here and, you know, make other people's dreams come true. But Vice Channel, that would be fun. You know, I love Action Bronson. I'm not sure if you guys watch Vice Channel. Turn it on. It's the realest shit on TV right now, period. Vice Channel. Fuck, that's delicious. Action Bronson. I love that guy. If I can meet one of like 3 people ever, like on this planet Earth, Action Bronson would be one of those guys I'd want to meet. That guy is cool. He's a legit boss. Goff, scrambling. Incomplete pass. Gurley tried, though. Nice effort. Brian, I bet. I've been waiting for this game for a while, too. But I feel you. As a Seahawks fan, 12th man. This is the funnest game to watch, right? Besides Seahawks-Niners. I feel like Seahawks-Niners to me is super like intense all the way through, and then you got the whole Richard Sherman on the Niners to give it a little bit more juice. But these rivalries are always fun, especially when the Niners, the Rams, and Seahawks are all winning 10, 11, 12 games, roughly in that ballpark. Then it makes it really fun because you just don't really know what's going to happen. All right, Seahawks, it's time for Will Dissly touchdown time. Need some fantasy points. It's about that time. Bucks and Seahawks are playing good. Damn right. Yeah, Rams are not looking good. Like I said, no touchdown again for what? I believe it's like 12 or 13 games. I got to go back and look, but it's somewhere between, I got to remember the stat that was mentioned, but they haven't scored a touchdown in the first quarter all season so far. So we're at, week 5? And it goes back to the Super Bowl and then going back a few games. So it's somewhere between that like 7 to 13 games straight, somewhere in that range. I know it's a big gap, but 7 to 13, right, where they haven't scored in the first quarter. That is crazy. That's crazy, right? Or is that just me? I mean, the Rams are definitely a team that can score a lot of points, but this team is different. It's not the same. All right, Woodrow. Oh, there you go, Woodrow. He said, I'm going to head out. If you hopefully be back for the second half, make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't, and demolish that like button for the boys. Listen to Woodrow. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Amber, I'm not sure if I would say the Rams looking washed up, but it's concerning because for me, like, you know, thinking that this was a top 3 team in the NFC with the Saints and the Eagles going into week 1, I'm not really big on them anymore. Like, I think that they can improve, but I think there's other teams that you can start talking about. Packers, right? Seahawks. I like them, right? Just as much as the Rams, if not better, you know, and moving forward. Not to disrespect any Rams fans or anything, but I mean, I need to see some improvement on this line and this offense. It's definitely concerning, you know. And then you still got teams like Eagles and Cowboys, you know, that are going to be able to do some, you know, damage, as well as the Nolans Saints. Let's not forget about them. They could be a sleeper team that makes it all the way to the Super Bowl, right? And maybe this is destiny for them with Breeze getting hurt, and they end up getting to the NFC Championship game and winning. It wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it would surprise you, but not me. So Shrick, my friend and I were arguing, all right? He said, I said Mahomes was the best QB in the NFL. He said Brady is because he's literally the GOAT. You can be the GOAT and not the best in the league. It's called decline. Agreed. The best quarterback, right, period, right now is who? Patrick Mahomes. Not even close. Russell Wilson, to me, right now is playing better than Tom Brady. I mean, I love the way Tom Brady's playing. right? They had a tough matchup against the Bills. Anyone would be struggling in that matchup, right? But I like Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. But Mahomes is on a whole nother level. He's about to throw for 6,000 fucking yards and 60 touchdowns possibly. Who does that? After breaking the record with 50 and 5,000? Come on, man. Nice throw, nice catch. First down, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. Tyler, get up and lock the door. Lock it. Let's go. I love watching him run routes. He's just athletic, physical. He's a lot stronger than he looks. He's got good vision, right? And he catches with his hands. That time he cradled it against his chest, but he's a good hand catcher. I really like his game. He's evolved. Like him a lot. Yeah, Russ is magic. Like I said, besides Mahomes, you don't have fun watching any other quarterback play football, in my opinion, than Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. When you're watching that shit, it's like magic. It's fun. You just don't know where the ball is going to go. The plays are going to extend longer. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. And, the plays last longer, and you just never know, where a 5-yard loss or a sack, and he wiggles away and finds a way to go 80 or 65 deep to lock it for a touchdown. I mean, anything's possible. Especially with those quarterbacks. Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, right? And Patrick Mahomes. But I think right now Patrick Mahomes is already proving that he's the best, and he's about to pull off some, stats that we've never seen before. And I've been watching football since the early 80s, and I'm a Joe Montana guy. I've seen Montana play and Brady play. A lot of people will argue that they're 1-2 or 1-2-3 all time, right? And Mahomes, to me, I think could be better. And I'm not even just saying that. I mean, obviously they have to have the salary cap, and they're going to have to keep players. Some people are going to have to sacrifice and take less money to keep that team together, Andy Reid. But I'm not saying that the Chiefs are going to win, 6 Super Bowls out of 9 like the Patriots. But I can guarantee you that they're going to get at least a couple, right? And they'll go to probably 3 or 4 Super Bowls within maybe a 10 or 12-year period. Right? And out of 3 or 4 Super Bowls, you better believe they're going to be winning at least 1 or 2, probably 2 or more. I mean, that's how good they are. I've never seen a player play football like him. It's crazy. And that's a huge compliment, from someone that's critical like me. I'm not going to, for me to say that, he could be on that Brady Montana level, maybe better. He's going to shatter that 5,000-yard mark. For as many seasons Drew Brees had for 5,000 yards, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons of 5,000. I mean, I could see literally Patrick Mahomes having 10 5,000-yard seasons out of maybe 16-year career, unless he plays longer, maybe more. I mean, he's that good. And a couple 6,000s probably. And you're doing it with your backups. That's what makes it special. You don't even have Damian Williams. You have Darryl, right? The third stringer, and he's still scoring touchdowns. Amazing. The best offense in the league, hands down, the Chiefs. But obviously getting past New England's another story. But I think they can do it this year. If any team can do it, it's the Chiefs. I really do believe in them a lot. I love them a lot. I love Patrick Mahomes. I love Andy Reid. I've always been an Andy Reid guy. I think this team's got it. The defense has got to get better. But, they were horrendous last season, and they were a coin flip away from making it to the Super Bowl. So if you can just be middle of the pack or, maybe somewhere between 12 and 20, I mean, that'll be good enough for you to be able to get past them, I believe, this season, especially with no Gronk. A lot of injuries that they have. They just lost Gostkowski, their kicker, for the season on IR. So this team is wearing down. Russell, long, deep, touchdown, DK Metcalf. Let's go, baby. Wow. Touchdown, Seattle. 12th man. Celebrate and put your hands up. I need Disley with a score. What touch. What throw. And I called it even before he caught it. You can tell when certain balls are in the air like that, you already know. If you see the player within a 5 to 10 yard radius, unless he's Butterfingers, what happened to my hands? He's got it. Right there, he's got it already. He's already got the DBs beat. He's got a 4 or 5 yard edge on him. Look at the route. Not even a check at the line. All he's got to do is just catch it. There you go. Throw the ball into the crowd, young man. Love it. Metcalf. Awesome. Schottenheimer, one of the nice, minds in football. He does get criticized a lot sometimes for, being too vanilla or, doing plays, at the wrong time, which a lot of coaches have a hard time doing. But nice play call there. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I know you wish it was Lockett, but you got to get your other guys involved, Schrick. Lockett will still have a chance to get a number 2 in the second half. I got to hope Disley gets in the end zone, though. We need some points. You have Metcalf on your bench. You should have consulted your boy. I could have had you put him in at the flex. I mean, this would have been the perfect week to do it, too. It's kind of a scary matchup when you think of the Rams because you just think Aaron Donald and you're not going to score a lot of points. But if you watch the Bucs last week, look how many points the Bucs put on the Rams. That should show you something. I mean, normally my team's shit. I have a horrible team. This season, they're a little bit better. And if you're able to put up points like that, I mean, Russell Wilson's light years beyond Jameis Winston. Well, let's be honest. Great play, Amber. Great. Fantastic play. I need to see some more development in his route running, DK Metcalf. But, I mean, he's built like a Roman god. You know what I mean? He got a 25-pack, 24-pack, a 30-pack, a Costco pack, right? Abs for days, physical shape, big arms, good hands, right? He's built strong like a TO, But the thing is that his upper body doesn't really match his lower. You know what I mean? He's just got all the muscle up top. So we got to work on those legs and get him to run routes. Maybe have him take some ballet or, some kind of dance classes to just get him a little bit more rhythm. So that way when he can, hit the hole and he can end up doing a 10 and out or, a stop and go or a hitch or a slant or, something more than just a go route or a post route. We need to see him kind of take his game to the next level. So hopefully in the next couple years, we're going to see him run some different types of plays. And if he masters those type of plays, stop and goes, hitches, comebacks, different types of routes, he's going to be really dangerous. He's going to be one of the better, up-and-coming wide receivers that we've, had in this league in a couple years if he puts in that hard work to develop. Yeah, don't skip the leg days. Don't do that. Let him know, Arsonius. You know what I mean? You can't have those chicken legs, and he don't got no chicken legs by any means. But, I mean, he's just built really upper body strength up top. Like he's going to be like an AEW wrestler or a WWE wrestler. Just knock you the fuck out. I mean, he's built. But you're going to need to be built like that to take those big hits from the safeties over the top. Those Brian Dawkins, just fucking decleaters right in your grill. I mean, there's not a lot of guys now. Derwin James was one of them to me that could, decleat you. Byard from the Titans. He could decleat you. My favorite safety in the league, Jamal Adams. He could decleat you. Yeah, great formation right here. John Johnson's a great player, too. So for him to get baited and hop inside right there, you were done right there. Perfect. Yeah, you have John Johnson just overcommitting to the wrong player. Russ saw it. That's a touchdown all day by one of the best that we've ever seen. Beautiful. Hall of Famer, first ballot. He's got a Hall of Fame life, Hall of Fame wife. He got both, or both. He got Sierra. He got some ownership in the Sounders, the soccer squad. He wants to bring baseball to Portland. Maybe we can have the Portland A's. God, what can this guy not do? Come on, Russ. Danger Russ. Unbelievable. Nice little combo here. Goff to Cup. We say that he's the best friend, and he is with the stats like that. That's TDs for days, my guy. Shows you, though, when your O-line is booty, like New Day would say, if it's bootios, I mean, you don't look the same. Nice catch. First down, Rams. Josh Reynolds started to come alive at the end of last season. We had him in fantasy. And so they have depth. There's no question there. But it shows you how important. You could have all the names in the building. Goff, Gurley, Malcolm Brown, Henderson, Cooper Kupp, Cooks, Woods, Higbee, Everett. I mean, all those guys. You got all of them. You got the squad, the gang. And you still can't run an offense. So it shows you how important O-linemen really are. That's a dream team at wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, like the whole compilation of talent. But then the O-line is shaky and everything is shaky. Play action fake. Wide open. Is that Robert Woods? First down, Robert Woods and the Rams. Los Angeles, I see you. It's a makeshift offense. They got 6. They'll still be able to score more. But it's definitely troubling, when you go from a team that's like, the hottest thing since sliced bread, like the greatest show on turf with like, the weapons that they had, Torrey Holt and Marshall Faulk. You remember that. Nice catch. First down, Rams. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Oz Hakeem. Come on, guys. I know you remember, right? Imagine that offense sputtering out if their O-line didn't have Orlando Pace and a few others. Just crazy how important O-line is. Never gets talked about. Unappreciated. All right. Penalties declined. First down, Rams. Cooper Kupp, he's just special. Eastern Washington product, Northwest product. A perfect New England Patriot wide receiver. You better believe once his contract is up, they're going to offer him saucy money. That lit money, that big dollar bill, that guap, that cheddar. You better believe if Belichick's not there at that point, whoever is, McDaniels, they want a Caucasian, white, dominant wide receiver. Ooh, fumble-rooski. And Seattle's got it. But he gives you that Wes Welker, Edelman type of feel, Cooper Kupp. Ooh, turnover. Seattle, let's go. The 12th man, look at the concern on McVay. He said, fuck, what fucking happened? It's like, Gurley, come on. Do we Peanut Tillman this? What are we looking at here? Gurley. Fumble. He coughed it up. Get the Robitussin. Get the Dayquil. Get the NyQuil. He's going to be sick. And that's unfortunate because if any of you guys have Gurley in fantasy, I'm sorry. Because I don't know how much fumbles count for in your league. I think in standard leagues it's a -2. Not good. Need for him to hang on to the football. Great play by Bobby Wagner and the Seahawks. Look at him. He's mugging him. He's just straight mugging him like Conor McGregor or Floyd Mayweather, right? Just bullying him. McGregor. Love me some Bobby Wagner. He said, fuck, I'm TG 400. That's not supposed to happen to me. Sean McVay's like, you're fucking traded. He's like, get the backup in. Get Malcolm Brown in. Henderson. He's like, fuck. Let's see if he gets this overturned, though. I mean, it looks pretty clear. Cut and dry. Let's watch this again. God, look at all those misdemeanors happening right now, those felonies. I love it. So get the football. Gurley's probably in shock. He's like, damn. I haven't fumbled in a while. Big play. Like I said, I had the Seahawks more than likely winning this game, 12th man at home. A lot of people thought that the Rams could come back from the game that they had against Tampa. But, if you have holes in your offense or defense and teams know how to exploit you, right? Then sometimes you don't recover from that big loss that you had against a crap team like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That shit rolls over into a tough opponent on a short week on Thursday night and you lose again because that's what's going to happen. That's facts. Unless they get it turned around in the second half. Cardinals 7, Braves 6. The Braves are not happy. The Cardinals are ecstatic, winning one on the road. Will they win the series? No, but that's a great start. Gives them a lot of confidence. So they score 4 in the 9th. If you score 4 in the 9th, you deserve to win the playoff baseball game, period. Amazing. And then as we go to the Dodgers and the Nationals, my dad's team versus Marcus's team, rooting for them both to have some success, but I got to have my dad get a World Series, I got to be able to have them. It may not happen this year because the Astros and the Yankees are better, but as far as like bullpen pitching and pitching in general on that back end, the mid relievers, the closers, you need those to win World Series, and the Dodgers don't got it, and it sucks because I watch games with my dad all the time, and we talk about it all the time. You have hitters, you have home run guys like Bellinger, right? You got rid of Puig, the distraction, but the pitching besides Kershaw, right? And who else? Ryu has been great this season, the lefty. Walker Buehler. But then you got on the flip side, you got Verlander, Garrett Cole, are you kidding me? And then you get another one in free agency. Greinke, it's not fair. Without Altuve and Springer and all the rest, not fair. You already know the Astros are more than likely going to win. The World Series might be the Yankees versus the Astros in the American League Championship Series. That might be the real World Series. That might go longer. But that's going to be amazing. And then Dodgers, Astros in the World Series is going to be amazing. I would assume the Astros will win probably in 5 or 6, but I'm hoping, maybe the Dodgers can pull out a miracle for my dad. Either this year or next year. So your boy knows baseball. It's kind of good. Knows lots of things. NBA as well. Marcus too. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Seahawks 14. Rams 6. Ooh, almost got loose. Shoestring tackle by the Rams. Carson gain of about 4 or 5. So far, a pretty entertaining game. Appreciate you guys in the building. Make sure you smash the like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Much appreciated, all the love in the building. Donate. And also check out our merch. Merch available for purchase. Link below every video on the YouTube page. Hoodies, t-shirts, coffee mugs, phone cases, socks. We got it. You want it. Carson with the run. First down. Seahawks. Let's go. It's a fun game to watch. Hope everyone's having a great day. A great Thursday. Like I said, keep me posted on the Dodgers and the Nationals, please. TJ, you like them? I'm a Duck fan, though. You know what I mean? So I get it. Some people think Ducks unis are outrageous and the helmet combinations and the jerseys and the shoes, and we're in Nike headquarters. But guess what? A lot of them are just haters. The haters, because it's fresh. The jerseys are lit. Even if you don't like the Ducks and you hate them, you can respect the jersey game. You got all those kind of jersey combinations, You look good, you feel good, you play good, Dion said. It's true. I bet you the Seahawks players feel good. Matching top to bottom. Love it. Carson is a beast. He's starting to work his way up. He was a top 20 running back a couple years ago. Now, at this point, he's a top 12. You moved up a few spots. Definitely a guy you'd love to have in fantasy as an RB2. Or even using him in a flex. Or even if you had him in RB1. He's usually pretty reliable. Wilson looking. Floater. Disley. Over the shoulder. Are you kidding me? Willie Mays Hayes would be proud. He says, guess what? O-Dog says, I'm a top 5 tight end in the NFL. And then you see a Willie Mays catch by a big tight end. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. We know Kelsey. We know Ertz. We know Kittle. But guess what? Do you know Disley and Waller from the Seahawks and Raiders? Because guess what? They're going to get you just as many points, sometimes more. Look at the throw. Look at the catch. Disley. Running Disley at the flex. Who does that in fantasy football? You know who does? Winners do. We do. We run Disley at the flex. Let's go. Who has the balls to do that in fantasy? You guys ever see anyone do that in your league? Ever? Play 2 tight ends, a tight end, and a flex tight end instead of a running back or wide receiver? You either got to be crazy or super confident. You know what I mean? Unusual. If you guys are in that fantasy football game, you know what I'm talking about. Wow. And even Reeder had a chance to knock the ball out when it bounced around, and he got a little bit of a shoulder pad instead. Love it. I love seeing new tight ends emerge. The weakest position in the NFL overall in general is the tight end position. So when you see guys like Waller and Carr, from the Raiders, emerge, see him on Hard Knocks, and now he's a top 5 fantasy tight end. And then you get a guy like Disley, that got injured. Not a lot of people, kind of believed in him. I saw the potential early in week 1, week 2, early. And, I grabbed him. Y'all were sleeping that were in the league. I grabbed him. It's like having Kelsey and Ertz or Kelsey and Kittle or Kelsey and Waller. It's just unfair. Wilson looking, scrambling. Look at him use his wheels. He said, guess what? Shake and bake and a slide. Smart man. That's why he's married to Sierra. Smart man. He knows when to slide. Should I drop McCole Hartman for Jason Witten? No, Shrek. Fuck no. Are you crazy? You're a Chiefs fan. That might be like friendship probation for just asking me that question. I hope that was a troll question, Ryan. Yeah, absolutely not. McCole Hardman? Your guy? For Witten? How many beers have you had, Ryan? That must be a beer question. Definitely keep McCole Hardman for the whole damn season. And if you're going to trade for him, you'd have to get like Michael Gallup talent in return. You know, a swap for a swap. A good player for a good player in flex, you know, once in a while. You know? Got to be even. All right, 2 minutes left. We got Seahawks 14, Rams, the Ramily 6. They're kind of shocked right now, I think. You know, they thought, hey, you know, we know this is going to be tough, but it definitely shows you right now it's not necessarily all Goff's fault. You know, they got a lot of weapons out there. But like I said, if your O-line is one of the weakest spots that you have on your team, it doesn't matter if you have a dream team at quarterback, running backs, 3 deep, right, with Gurley, and obviously with Henderson and Brown and all this plethora of wide receivers and tight end talent. If anyone else had that type of talent on offense, you think, oh, man, you're scoring how many? 30, 35, 40 a game, right? But if your O-line is some shit, like it is right now, this team ain't even going to make the fucking NFC Championship game if they don't clean this shit up. They could still get there, but I wouldn't trust them on whoever they're playing. If it's Rams and Saints, and if this O-line doesn't improve, you know, it just gets them there, but they don't improve, I'm going Saints. You know what I mean? If it ends up being Rams and Seahawks, you know, probably Seahawks. I mean, it's going to be one of those, I need to see this O-line cleaned up. It's a problem. I mean, you're going from a team, it's like imagine Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, you know, if they didn't have that, you know, that type of scenario, and then all of a sudden their O-line just goes down the shitter, and then Mahomes is getting like, you know, 13 points a game. What would you think? You'd be like, whoa. You know, maybe Mahomes isn't as good as we thought. Maybe the O-line was a big piece of it. But in this case, Mahomes is that damn good. And to me, he could be the greatest of all time. Yeah, I said it. Ballsy. It's early. As long as I don't see an Achilles or ACL or MCL or PCL or anything that starts with L at the end, right? This guy could be amazing, you know? Who knows how many rings he can get? What if he ends up getting 5 or 6 and plays like 20 years in the NFL? What if he goes down as the best quarterback in NFL history? What happens if he gets 3 or 4 MVPs? What happens if he gets 3 or 4 Super Bowls or more? I love him. Special. Not like that special Olympic special, but we're talking special. Right? No disrespect to the Special Olympics. I'm just saying. That's special. That, like, not only just once in a draft, or once in a draft class or in a generation. You know when they say that? Once in a generation. Like, you know, once in a generation, you'll see a Barry Sanders, or you'll see a Aaron Rodgers or a Russell Wilson. Well, this is something like, I'm going to say, not generation. This is like once in a million, once in a lifetime. In like 80 to 100 years, you might come across a guy like this Patrick Mahomes guy. No joke. Crazy talented. Never seen anything like it. And I've been watching, you know, Joe Montana and Jim Kelly and Dan Marino and John Elway and Favre and Breeze and Brady. I mean, you know, just all Young, Aikman. I mean, just going back and seeing so many. It's just nuts. Once in a lifetime. Once in maybe 2 lifetimes. That's how good he is. Crazy good. Handoff up the middle. And the tape shows. If you just watch the tape, you know, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist. I mean, you can watch the tape and evaluate, and you can see when something is different. That anomaly, that special, like LeBron when he came in, you knew. You knew when you watched him in high school when they showed that shit when he was playing on ESPN, and you knew, right? He's gonna be one of the greats. You just knew. You don't get that feeling with too many athletes anymore. Mike Trout made a name real quick. You knew. You know, if you didn't know who he was after year 1, you were about to find out. And he's been the best baseball player, period, since he's come in. Hands down, no one even close. Right? You get guys that have pretty good seasons for a season or 2, but then when they do drugs or PEDs, you know, who knows who's legit or not. Right? Mike Trout is the best player, period. Patrick Mahomes is the best player. You could argue who the best player in the NBA is. Who is it? Is it Antetokounmpo? Giannis? The Greek Freak? Is it him? Is it James Harden? Could it be him? Do you dare say LeBron still, even though he's old? Probably not. I know some people will, give LeBron credit because he's all around, but I don't think so, Is it Kawhi Leonard? Discussions, things to talk about. Who is the best player? Kevin Durant when healthy? That's my choice. He's the best player in the NBA when healthy. Kevin Durant, KD, the snake. He'll make so many Twitter accounts. You don't know how many he's got. But I like him. Him and Kyrie are going to go to a Eastern Conference Finals together. Once he becomes healthy in a couple years, they'll recruit someone to make a big three. I don't know who it'll be, but they'll have it. The earth is flat, Kyrie said. KD said, I got 40 Twitter accounts. Right? But that can get him there. That could get him there. I like two-way players, too. That's why I like the Clippers a lot. Kawhi, Paul George, Patrick Beverly, the dirtiest basketball player on planet fucking Earth. I love it. Mo Harkless from Portland. Lou Will, six-man every year besides Jamal Crawford. And you got Montrezl Harrell, another six-man. Your boy knows basketball. Your boy knows. Field goal attempt. 48-yada. Kick is up. Hooking. No good. White Mamba. Scalabrini. Hey, I remember. I've been watching basketball, too, for a long time. I may look decently young. And me and Marcus look decently young. I've been watching basketball for a long, long time. Lots of NBA. Since probably like 85. 84, 85. Like what I remember. So I've seen it all. All the greats. All the Montanas. All the Gretzkys. All the Andre Agassi's. The Sampras. Pete Sampras. All the sports. Jordan. Griffey. Nice throw. Goff to Woods. Not out of the woods yet. Offense looks stale. I don't know what I'm watching. It's like I'm watching the fucking New York Jets on offense with no Sam Darnold. It's just weird. You got weapons out there. Let's go, offensive line. Come on, Goff. But I feel that we'll see how many losses in a row the Rams will get if they don't win this game. How much they'll slide. Because if they keep sliding, guess what? The San Francisco 49ers are going to take their spot and make the playoffs this season. At that point, if the Rams slide, that means the Seahawks go 11-5. The Rams go something like 8-8 or 9-7 if they underachieve, and maybe the San Francisco 49ers get 9 wins this season. What if it happens? It could. Let's see. Cooper Cup. Amari Cooper. Cooper Cup. Coop. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you've been highly entertained tonight and every day when we're on the grind. Sub to the channel, please. Smash the like button, por favor. Donate to your boy, please, if you can. Would be appreciated. And buy some merch. Represent me and Marcus across the world. Hoodies, t-shirts, they're comfy. I'll vouch for them times 1,000. Teespring is very comfortable. Believe that. Phone cases, coffee mugs. Start your day off with the Northwest Sports Fanatics. A cup of Joe with our faces on it. That sounds like a great time. It's like Good Morning Football, O-Dog and Marcus on a mug. It's a party all day. Oh, it's raining out there. Terry. That'd be sweet to be there in person to grab the photos with the cast there. That'd be sweet. I would sit in the rain for that. Picture with Howie Long, Terry Bradshaw. That'd be dope. Goff, pressured. Incomplete. Behind Cup. Bobby Wagner looks just beasting out there. Beasting and feasting. Just in peak physical shape to be the best linebacker that the NFL has seen in quite some time besides Luke Kuechly. Luke, I am your father. All right, Seahawks 14, Crowd is starting to get lit. You can hear the 12th man. Rams 6, starting to gain confidence just a couple yards away from red zone country. Will they get there? Shotgun set. Goff. Blitz coming. Incomplete. Great defense by the Hawks. Ooh. Penalty on Seattle. No. This drive will continue. This might be a touchdown drive for the Rams. Lenny D. Did I see the dime pass from Russell? Dangerous to Tyler. Get up and lock the door. Lock it. Toe drag swag. That might have been the best toe drag swag I've ever seen in my life. Toe drag swag. Year of the man. Man of the year. Tyler Lockett. You know, they'll be talking about that on Good Morning Football with Nate Burleson. That toe drag swag was amazing. Nate Burleson, he loves the toe drag swag. Your boy O-Dog does too. Love it. Goff, screen pass. Cooper Kupp with blockers. Runs into his own guy. The Seahawks gang tackle him and say, get the fuck out of here. 13 seconds left. That's a key part of the game right here. If you get 3, you don't really feel that good about yourself if you're the Rams. If you can get this to 13-14, you have a feeling that you can win the game. So this is big right here as far as confidence, as far as Sean McVay believes. Even when he's sleeping, he believes that the Rams are going to win. But as far as the players are concerned, you can tell that there's a little unhappiness and a little uneasiness about this team, that they know, hey, we might not win the division this year. And they might be realizing that right now. Like, hey, what? Maybe the Niners or the Seahawks will leapfrog us if we don't get this shit going. These are key moments in a season right now that can either make you or break you. You can start a 4-game win streak with a touchdown here, or you can slide another couple games. Lenny D says AEW is lit. Damn right. Reminded me of Nitro and Raw back in the day. That Monday Night Nitro. AEW definitely beat NXT. AEW, Wednesday Night Wars Dynamite, is like Monday Night Raw quality. Touchdown Rams. Wow. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. Best friend. So many best friends. What a pass. Unbelievable, right? Look at that. The vision. He had time. Look at that wobbly piece of shit football that he threw, and then Kupp still got it. He said, fucking come on, Gaff. Come on, guy. Horrible throw. Still got it right in the breadbasket. Cooper Kupp says, I'm good. He said, Bill Belichick, lose my number. I'm staying. I am the greatest white Caucasian receiver of all time. Well, maybe not all time, but he's a great one. He definitely gives you that feel of Edelman and Wes Welker, you know. But to me, he's more of a prototypical wide receiver. I think with Welker and Edelman, it was more gimmicky. You know, when they get in the game, it's gimmicky. They might get something in the slot. They might go wide. You know, Cooper Kupp is more of just a prototypical, you know, put your head down and grind, you know, pass and screen away. They have this regular motion offense that just like, you know, to the T, you know, not going to get in trouble. Very, you know, cross your T's, dot your I's, respect kind of guy. Just a grinder, a worker. Very methodical in his route running. But I like him a lot. You could definitely tell the Patriots have interest in players like that. You know, Adam Humphries, who used to be on Tampa Bay, that's on the Titans now, is a poor man's Cooper Kupp. But he's got good hands, though. He just needs to get on the right team. You put Adam Humphries on the Patriots, he can get you 5 to 10 touchdowns. And that's big facts. That'll be something that they went after him this offseason, and he took less money to go to the Titans, I believe. So maybe he didn't want to join the Empire. All right, guys. 6 seconds left. We got Seahawks 14, Rams 13. They saved their season. I know it's kind of crazy to say that, but I think like these moments when you watch football as much as me and you watch football as much as a lot of y'all, you know, sometimes you got to really get in the moment. You know, sometimes you can just watch a game and then remember it and watch highlights on YouTube or watch our reaction to it or, you know, go back. But when you're in the moment and you're seeing plays and certain things either happening or not happening to a team, there is a certain point in a season where they make that play, that damn, oh wow, or fuck play, you know, and they either can make you or break you, you know. And maybe, you know, that'll be the start of getting their offense going. Because I bet you right now, if they were down 14 to 6, or 9, they're not feeling too good. Not feeling too good at all. Dodgers up by 1. All right, let me change it real quick. I've just been itching to see what's going on. Seahawks 14. Rams 13. All right, here we go. We got Dodgers, my dad's favorite team. I love the Dodgers. I love them. I absolutely love them. Watch them. Been watching them for a long time. My dad's from L.A. He's lived all over the country. Lives here in Oregon with me. Big Dodger fan. We're talking Brooklyn Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers. We're talking like, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, all the eras with memorabilia. I mean, I'm a collector too, and he's a collector. I mean, we're talking Koufax, Drysdale. We're talking everything in between and all around before Kershaw. Oral Hershiser, Fernando Valenzuela, right? Kirk Gibson, right? All that. Lots of history. But I always go and watch games with my dad. I absolutely love it. I'm a Mariners fan, so they don't really do anything ever. They haven't made the playoffs since 2001, since Ichiro's rookie season, But I love me some Dodger baseball. And the most ironic thing is that connection I have with my dad with the baseball. He doesn't really follow NBA like the Blazers here. He doesn't really follow college football unless he watches some Ducks games because he knows that I root for him. But baseball, he watches all the games, 162 regular games of the Dodgers. My dad watches them all. Who does that? That's love. You know what I mean? He'll prop up the laptop or put it on his TV. I try to watch some with him. That's dedication. It's one thing to be dedicated to NFL games, 16 or 82 NBA. Think about 162 baseball. Bueller, out at first. Bueller. Okay. Love me some Walker Bueller. And it was funny, too, because the Dodgers only come to Seattle every, I would say maybe 4 to 5 years. So it's an event. When the Dodgers come to Seattle, it's like 80-20 Dodger fans because, and a lot of them will come from L.A. and across the country. They went for a 3-game set, and me and my dad went to 2 of them, and we got a hotel and stayed there. So we did the Saturday night game, which was incredibly lit, and that was at 7. And then we did the 1 o'clock game on Sunday. And I had an opportunity to get a foul ball. I went right underneath the seat next to me, right, in the first game. 1 seat away, I was reaching for it. The guy had one of those nachos, like plastic helmet nachos, right? I'm not going to reach in there and, get the ball out of his nacho or, like, knock over his $12, 20-ounce beer that he paid or 15-ounce Miller Lite, right? And I reached for it, didn't get it. The guy in front of me turned around in a Kershaw jersey, was eye level to the seat because it was at an angle, when you're at a stadium. And then he reached in and grabbed it, and I told my dad, fuck. Like, that might be the closest I'll ever get to getting a foul ball or getting a ball thrown, in the crowd after the 3rd out or a home run ball. Literally the next day, slept in the best bed I've ever slept in my entire life, right? The hotel pillow, it's like 5-star, $400 a night, $500 a night room, amazing, right? Slept great, went to Red Robin, got the stack of onion rings, the Whiskey River barbecue burger with the onion straws on top, I think maybe I had a Corona or something, I had a good meal, a good sleep, right? Then, right, in the first inning, the usher comes up when Kershaw's pitching in the game, right? And he says, hey, this is the foul ball area zone right off first base, and that's why I got the seats. And we were probably like 17 rows up right on first base, section 119. And then it's the first inning. Kike Hernandez is up. They're up 2-0, right? Fouls off a ball. It's literally coming at me like in a movie, like in slow motion. There's a guy in 1 row in front of me, 2 seats or 3 seats over. He's got a big ZZ Top beard, right? He looks like Jay Buhner, right? He has a glove and everything. He's got his little girlfriend next to him, like 5 of his homies, right? And he goes up to catch the ball, closes his mitt a second too soon. It goes from here to here, right? So he drops it twice. It goes into his mitt, and then he drops it where he brings his mitt in front of his face, drops his mitt again, right? 2 times. Then it goes on the steps. I slide past a grandma and grandpa, right? He bull rushes me from behind when I have shorts on in my Griffey jersey, right? And tries to see if I'll, when I lean over with my left hand to grab it, if I'll drop it, right? And then my knees are bloody. I got scarred up. I mean, there's bleeding, right? But I got the ball. and it was probably one of the best days of my life. Getting a play, you know, it doesn't have to be a playoff baseball or World Series or regular season or exhibition. If you get a foul ball at an MLB game, I mean, there's nothing like that except for maybe getting an NFL ball from Cam Newton in the end zone. You know, getting a baseball is crazy. Kike Hernandez, Los Angeles Dodgers foul ball. I got it in the case, got it on my phone. I got the game on the DVR still. I mean, you know, special. Crazy moments like that. And it was with my dad. That was really the point of the story. That, you know, it was almost meant to be, you know, that I haven't been to too many Seattle games. I think I've been to maybe less than 10 in my life. Mariner games, like probably 5 total. So to get a ball within the first 5 games ever, you know, going, but knowing where to sit. I sit in the same area off first base, you know, anywhere from like 5th row to 20th row. So I know where to be, you know, usually either off first base or third base. That's where to get the foul balls or have a good chance to get one. So, all right, Dodgers 1, Nats 0. Let me go back to the Rock. Wrestling and NFL, definitely a lot of similarities. Halftime report. Hope everyone's having a great day. Great Thursday. You're spending it with your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics, a.k.a. O-Dog, a.k.a. Roman Reigns on the screen. Okay, I see you, the Shield. I was a big Shield guy. I don't know about you guys. A lot of people don't like Roman Reigns, you know, but then he had like the you know, the sickness, the illness, then he came back, you know, from the cancer. I mean, how can you not root for a guy like that? You know, you got to root for a guy like that. Since I was 7 years old, all the way, you know, love me some Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins. Love me some Seth Rollins as well. Georgia Tech. I was holding a little more weight back then. How much more weight, Roman? What did you weigh? My heaviest was 320. 320? I was a meatball, yes, sir. Now he's shredded up. Look at him. But how great is it, though? All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I just adjust my internet real quick. That Fios. But hopefully everyone's having, you know, a great day. Appreciate you guys very much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if you can. Would appreciate it. And check out the merch. Sweet, man. We got the hoodies. We got the T-shirts, coffee mugs, phone cases. Represent your boy. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened there. It tried to go offline. So I had to refresh everything. So it almost like was like going to end the stream, but I had just to refresh it. So, all right. So I'm trying to just adjust everything. So hopefully everything with the picture is good. So it sounds like he says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It says some buffering. So we'll see how that goes. YouTube is buffering me. Come on, internets. You can actually go out and pick up these action figures. Action figures. Tell them, Strahan, you can pick up the action figures. All the figures. The WWE Elites. Slam Leroy, what to do, my guy? How's it going, man? It's a great day to be a wrestling fan, right? AEW, WWE, NXT. It's awesome. Wednesdays will never be the same. Yeah, they definitely try to plug the WWE, and you know that was all strategic, Slim. You know, having them on a football program with like Roman Reigns, because they're trying to beat AEW, and they know they lost the ratings last night. AEW is like Monday Night Nitro. AEW is lit. So good. I mean, the NXT, they need to do somewhere other than Full Sail. Full Sail is too small. They need to have it more of a bigger arena type place. You know what I mean? People complain about the lighting, but they just don't know that's part of NXT. You know, and then the vibe of the fans and the chanting and everything. You want the chanting and the participation from the crowd. That's what makes a great wrestling show, is when the fan base starts chanting. You know, they don't have to chant, "This is awesome," for it to be awesome, you know, but just the crowd participation. That's why ECW was so great. Rob Van Dam, Sabu. That's my shit. You know what I mean? Nitro. Raw. Now you see him with the fireworks in the beginning and the signs, you know, bringing it back to like what it was in the Attitude and Nitro era. That's what you need to do. WWE, stop being so fucking lazy. Vince is like, I bought ECW and WCW. Now I don't have to do shit. Yeah, but now you do because you're losing a lot of fans. Only the hardcore people like me and Slim Leroy are still, watching all the time. And maybe, I don't know if, Slim, you ever took a break from watching, but I never did. I haven't missed a Monday Night Raw in like 20 years. Like, no joke. A lot of people are afraid to talk about, like, being a fan. They're like closet wrestling fans. Me and Slim and other people can talk about it, but then, like, you'll never admit it to your friends, but then you look on your DVR and you got Monday Night Raw on there, and you might not watch the whole thing, but maybe take a peek and see. It's one of those things. This might be not the most popular thing to say that you're a fan of, but to me, I love it just as much as WWE to NFL to NBA. I mean, I have it up there. I mean, I love my Oregon Ducks and my Tampa Bay Bucks. I love NFL and college football, but I would probably put wrestling even above the NBA and MLB for me, personally, because, I mean, I grew up in the Hogan era. Hulk Hogan era. Watch wrestling from the very birth, of Andre the Giant and Ric Flair and Hogan. And then, there was wrestlers before that were amazing, but that was kind of like the beginning of, like, mainstream wrestling. And then going to DX and NWO and to see where it's at now, it's very exciting. October 16th, attending AEW. I'll be in the front row. Damn. You should make a sign, bro. That'd be dope. Oh, look at Arsonius. $37.57. Would love to see you on a segment with Skip Bayless. Think you could deep roast that dude pretty good. I think I could too. $37.57, Arsonius. You the fucking man. And I think, like, with my personality, I've opened up to you guys so you can kind of see who I am. I'm raw. I'm real. I call it how I see it. I don't play favorites, And that's awesome, man. I really feel that, like, me and Marcus could take on anyone. If I personally have to take on anyone, Skip, Shannon, First Take, whatever, Colin Coward, whatever the show is, I definitely know I can hang. You know what I mean? And I know me and Marcus could hang, So that's the goal. We'll see one day where it goes, who wants to reach out. If it's the NFL Network, Good Morning Football would be the best, though. Kay Adams, O-Dog, right? Nate Burleson, Orion, Kay Adams, Nate. That sounds nice, right? Marcus in there, too. Good Morning Football is my favorite, man. See, Slim, you're just like me because you love it as much as me. My boy Justin, I'm taking to the Duck game. We got front row seats for Oregon and Cal. And look for me, Slim, on TV. I'll be on Fox, right? 5 o'clock. The Ducks are playing nationally against Cal. I'll be in the front row on the 20-yard line behind the Duck bench. You'll see my Oregon chain and my gloves. I guarantee I will be on TV at least once or twice. I'll get on the big board a few times, and then hopefully they'll put me in the highlight package like they did earlier this season after the game was over. I got front row seats for Washington State, too, in a couple weeks also, so I'm stoked, bro. I love me some college football, NFL, and wrestling is my number 2. It really is because, it's always on. I never gave up on watching. I've always been an ECW, WCW guy over the Attitude Era. Like, I love Rock and, Mankind and Undertaker and DX. But for me, I'm an NWO guy. New World Order for life, brother. Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Diesel, Razor Ramon, Hulk Hogan. It don't get any better than that. So I've always been that way. Rob Van Dam, Sabu, ECW. I got the bug early before it got popular. Some of the best wrestling you'll ever see. Taz, when he was TAZ, instead of when he went to WWF as TAZZ, and they had to change the likeness. You feel me? Oh, God, there's so many. The Shawn Michaels, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon ladder match, IC title. Your boy knows. I've been watching wrestling for a long time. Ultimate Warrior, Ric Flair, Hogan, Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, Vince, Horace Hogan, Psychosis, La Parka, Dean Malenko. I could name drop for days. Junkyard Dog. I'm on that level, though. Me and Slim, we're on that level. I'm on that next level shit. That next level wrestling shit. On the next level, like NFL, college football shit you guys know me for. I'm on that wrestling shit. I could be Northwest Wrestling Fanatics. That's the other channel. That's my channel, Northwest Wrestling Fanatics, on top of the Sport Fanatics, because that's what I am. It'd be like me and Slim, and my boy Preston and my boy Justin. We might have to do that, Slim. Oh, incomplete. Here we go. Start of the second half. Seahawks 14, Rams 13. Dame Dalla versus Shaq rap battle. Yeah, Dame destroyed him. I got a notification because I follow Dame on Insta and obviously on Twitter. Dame is my guy. I mean, I'm here in Portland. I live here. I live here in the 503. Dame Dalla, Clyde Drexler, Bill Walton. These are like, Brandon Roy. Look, Marcus Aldridge. These guys are like the it for us. Dame Dalla just destroyed him. I mean, Shaq was trying to be playful, but he seems like he's trying to like bully a little bit. It's like, dude, your career's over. You already got like the, Ben Gay and like the little cream commercials and the General commercials. You got it, big dog. You can DJ and, broken tackle by the Rams. Nice. Big play. First down, Rams. Big play by Everett. But I feel like Shaq was trying to be like kind of petty a little bit. And Dame is like the best NBA rapper ever. And if he quit playing basketball, he could still make money selling records. And you can't say that about any other person, period, that's out there in NFL or NBA. I know Le'Veon tries to rap, and there's a few other people. Cole Beasley can rap, believe it or not. Have you guys heard Cole Beasley? Cole Beasley can rap. Like rap. So you learned something new. You just learned today Cole Beasley's a rapper. All right, handoff up the middle. And now you guys will be going to YouTube and be like, oh, let me see. Is Cole Beasley on YouTube as a rapper? Let me look. Let me see if O-Dog's credible or not. Let me see. $37.57. Great donation by my boy, Arsonius. He's in our YouTube league. Appreciate you very much. Very kind donation. A big one, too. Means a lot. Greg the Leg got bars. Yeah, man, people got bars, man. People. No one surprises me now, ever. Goff, play action fake, looking, scrambling to his right, wide open target. Higbee. God, they got so many weapons. All they got to do is just, get their old line straight. Imagine if this team, Calvin, if they had Orlando Pace still on this roster, how good would they be? You know what I mean? They probably would have won the Super Bowl if they had Orlando Pace added to that Rams roster. Because imagine those key first downs that you would have been able to prevent New England from getting some extra with Orlando Pace. To me, he's one of the best offensive linemen ever that's ever been birthed in the human existence. Orlando Pace. Big first down. Move the chains. Los Angeles in scoring position. Here we go. The Rams are waking up. Remember when I told you that touchdown at the end of the half and how maybe it's a little bit more significant than people think because you're just watching a football game and you're watching plays. Sometimes you don't just think about being in the moment, right? They were in the moment, and this might springboard them to end up playing better. They may not win the game, but just the confidence that they can fucking score the football again. You know what I mean? Not field goals, not Greg the Leg, not Legatron, Red zone attempt. First and goal. Seahawks 14, Rams 13. They're driving. The Goff offense is moving. Handoff up the middle. Gurley, touchdown, Rams. Wow. There's your Gurley touchdown. They woke. They listened to Orion. They said, you know what? This is a big moment. I need a touchdown before the first half, and now, boom, springboarded into another quick touchdown. Do you think if they would have gotten a field goal and it was 14-9 that this would have happened? It could have happened, but I would probably bet it wouldn't have happened. Brand new energy in life with this Rams team. There he is. Gurley. Extra point is up. And it's good. Nice run by Gurley. That's what you want to see. That's all. You can also look at the flip side. The Rams are playing like shit. They're not scoring a lot of points in the first quarter. They're losing games at Tampa Bay. But then once they start getting it kind of rolling, then you can say, wow, they're doing all of this with a shitty O-line. So there's definitely a different perspective on it. Once they start rolling, then they start scoring a lot and start maybe beating up on teams and be like, wow, I mean, the coaching is great. McVay is able to make this makeshift line work enough where you're similar to last year when it should be much worse, like we saw, obviously, in these first 4 or 5 games where they haven't looked great. Would sell all stock in Gurley. Who would you start this week, Wentz or Minshew? I mean, is that a real question, or I mean, are you an Eagles fan, or are you just curious? Because I mean, if you're playing Wentz or Minshew, that's a no-brainer. It's always going to be Wentz. Wentz is up there, as far as like, consistency, accuracy. I mean, there'll be times where he gets sacked and then the defense will get to him, but he'll make plays that make you say wow at least once or twice a game. Wentz all day. There wouldn't even be a reason to play Minshew over Wentz unless Wentz had a bye. We got to see more of Minshew. You're going to get maybe 1 or 2 touchdown passes, but that's it. You're probably not going to get 3 or 4 or 5, and you have that opportunity with Wentz. Just depends on how often they hand off the ball to Miles Sanders or Jordan Howard with the 3 TDs that he had last week. I picked him up in my $1,200 money league, Jordan Howard, so I have $100 that I can spend throughout a season. I spent $21 on Jordan Howard. I have Saquon Barkley, so I need to stay afloat, and I paid $11 for Chris Herndon. And you're probably wondering, who the hell is Chris Herndon? It's the Jets tight end who's coming off suspension after this week. So your boy knows, and he looks into the information. So getting steals like that a week or 2 early, that's how you win championships in fantasy football. That's big facts. I'm liking my roster, though. We'll see how it goes. We got Dodgers 1, Nats 0, middle of the 5th. And then we have Rams 20, Seahawks 14 here. And then obviously we saw earlier the Cardinals steal a win, 7-6 in Atlanta. That's crazy. I never would have thought that would have happened, that Cardinals would steal the first game on the road. What heart? Like 4 runs in the 9th? That's a lot of dedication there. His slow starts have you hesitant. Agreed. And they do run the ball a lot, so you may be losing out on fantasy points. But even if you run the ball heavy, right, he can still give you 2 touchdown passes to Alshon or Ertz or Goddard or, Arcega-Whiteside or whoever, right? So even on his bad day, he's getting the same amount that, Minshew would get on a good day or a great day, too. But you have more upside with Wentz. Lockett with the return. Ooh, hits the hole, takes a pop. First down, Seahawks. Do I think Patrick Mahomes will break 6,000? I do. I said at the beginning of the season that he would get just as many yards or touchdowns, if not more, this season. So at that point, it would have been over 5,000 yards and over 50 touchdowns. I said he could do it. And people laughed at me. They're, you're crazy. He's going to go down to 3,500 and, 35 touchdowns. I didn't really think that was the case, because this guy could be like literally the best quarterback of all time, when it's all said and done. He could be on that Tom Brady legendary level, that Tom Brady, Joe Montana, legendary level. Tony Grady Raiders. What to do, my guy? My favorite Raider fan on planet Earth, Tony Grady. Nice little flip. Go, Disley. Let's go, baby. O-Dog needs points. I need the points, baby. I need a touchdown. Let me look at the fantasy. How are you, Mr. Grady? Oh, we got 36 points with Russell Wilson, 12 with Disley at the flex. I'll take my applause now. O-Dog, 12 points in the flex with Disley. When you have running backs and wide receivers you could have put in. Bravo, bravo, O-Dog, on it. Amber. You missed a lot, Amber. You just saw the tides change. The tide is in, they say, at the beach. The Rams scored right before half and right again after. And they take the lead. You say, what happened to that offense? Here I am. I'm back. I'm the Rams. Ramily, stand up. Rams 20, Seahawks 14. Schottenheimer as an OC is above average. I wouldn't say he's the best. Sometimes he makes some dumbass calls. Too vanilla for me. Give me some Neapolitan. Give me some chocolate and vanilla. Some strawberry. Some sherbet. Sometimes his play calling is so vanilla. Come on, man. Go outside the box. Don't be so predictable. You got Russell Wilson, to work with. You're like a mad scientist. Imagine if you had Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes to groom. That's scary. Oh, you know what time it is? It's time for Clay Matthews. He said, I left Green Bay in the cheese. I'm ready for a sack. Yum, 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 yum. Sack lunch. Former cheesehead getting the business done. He said, give me that. Give me that cheddar. Give me that goo-up. Give me that pepper jack. That Monterey. Yeah. Nice tackle. So Nutella. Yeah, it's a great game so far. Love it. Wilson, looking. Ooh. Skips it in there, incomplete. But what can't Russell, Danger Russ can do anything. Amazing player. Yeah, but I was watching Mahomes, at Texas Tech. I was watching, Russell Wilson at NC State before he made his name at Wisconsin and played Oregon in the Rose Bowl. Russell Wilson. I knew he was going to be special. And to be as good as he is, like right now, I'm not surprised. It doesn't matter if you're a short quarterback. It's about your heart, dedication, will to win. The score, Derek Tyler, Nolans Saints. Rams 20, Seahawks 14. Special teams play. Ugo Amadi from Oregon. Let's fucking go. On the fucking inch-yard line. That's what Ducks do. Let's go. He said, let me not touch it. Let me wait. Let me wait to the very last minute. Oh, spank ya very much. I'll take that right there. Let's see if the Seahawks can get a safety with Clowney. Maybe it'll happen. Good eyes there. Nasty punt. How nasty was it? Like Nasty Nate and Friday. Nasty. I love special teams plays. That can really win a game for you. It's a pick six or something, or a fumble for a touchdown. But safeties are game-changing plays where Uncle Mo calls, right? Uncle Mo's Tavern, Uncle Momentum, and you pick up the phone, the game might be over after a big play like that. Off topic, Amber says. No worries, Amber. I got you. Says, what are your honest thoughts on Bridgewater? Is it Teddy B, Ted Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater, or what I like to call him? What do I like to call him? Teddy, 2 gloves, right? Like 2 chains, 2 glove Teddy. Teddy check down, Teddy 2 gloves. I expect more from him. But he's doing a great job under the circumstances, because the defense is elite. The special teams is elite with Harris, right? He's already got a touchdown in his name and his, under his repertoire already. The defense is one of the best in the country. It's to me the Saints and the New England Patriots and the Bills. But you could argue the Saints might have the best defense in the league right now. You can go based off stats and sacks and interceptions and get really analytical with it, right? But if you're just looking at from a fan point of view and you're looking at the screen and you're just screaming at it or in joy or pain and you're watching the Saints play, Teddy 2 gloves, right? The defense is amazing. They got some ballers out there. Cameron Jordan, to me, is the most underrated defensive player in the league, in the entire league. And Keenan Allen is the most underrated offensive player in the league from the Chargers. So, I watch a lot of tape. I see what people say about other people. But I think Teddy 2 gloves, for now, he's doing a good job. He's not really turning the ball over too much. He is taking a little bit too many sacks and holding onto the football a little too long. I prefer Taysom Hill, but Teddy Bridgewater is an actual quarterback. Taysom Hill is an athlete, a Swiss Army knife that can play quarterback, running back, wide receiver, punt returner, kicker, center, guard, tackle, coach. He could do it all. So, but, his confidence is slowly coming back. But for a guy that hasn't been the starter, in a while, it's, takes some time. Gurley barely squeaking, slithering, like Kevin Durant, like a snake to the 1 or 2 yard line. But, as long as Drew Brees comes back, I still think you guys, even if you were missing extended time with Drew Brees, you're winning the NFC South. You have a great chance to make the NFC Championship game. And this could be the year that you play Saints-Chiefs, Saints, Patriots. It could happen. Mahomes and Brees? Crazy? Brees and Brady? Could happen. But the main reason you guys are winning, great O-line play, great defense, great special teams, and Kamara's playing out of his mind. Same thing as Michael Thomas. He's getting as much statistics as he can, for having Teddy 2 gloves to work with. I hope that answered your question. Why are the Rams not using Gurley as much? Well, he's already got in the end zone. You're a mad genius. You have to think outside the box. You're already getting your ass kicked 14-6. You made it 14-13. right? And then you made it to 2014 now. So it's a great game so far. Battle in the trenches. Goff. Get him. Ooh, almost intercepted. Jesus. Trey Young, Hunter, Collins. Yeah. John Collins. I watch a lot of NBA. I think a lot of people, you haven't really seen like how much NBA me and Marcus watch and MLB, because you guys know us for college football and NFL, and I mean my wrestling is on another level too. The amount of tape and things I read and watch too, but yeah, it's going to be fun. They do have a nice little squad, the Hawks. A few years away though. I mean, there's not very many teams in the East this season that are going to do anything. Sixers, adding Horford. Boston, Kemba. Milwaukee, Giannis. And then in the future, KD and Kyrie, the earth is flat, right? Brooklyn, right? They will do big things once they get the pieces healthy in a year or two. And then the West is way deeper. Clippers, Rockets, adding Russell Westbrook. Lakers, LeBron, AD, Kuzma. Blazers, Dame Dalla, CJ. Denver, Jokic, amazing. Top 10 player in the league already. Jazz, Michael Conley there, adding some more pieces there as well. Your boy knows. And even Golden State, let's not forget about them. Let's not forget about, even though Clay is injured, you still got D'Lo, still got Draymond and Steph Curry, so... Bradley Barber, Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Rams, Saints, Rams, Patriots, Seahawks, Packers. Who is going to contend? Who is going to contend this season? We're starting to have a gauge now on who's the good teams and who are the bad teams. Bradley Barber, how are you? He said, I'm here for the Rams and the Seahawks, Ramily. Yeah, I know. I see. And the thing is, isn't that crazy that like I can remember, you know what I mean, with all the fan base, with the 18, 20,000, you know what I mean? If I see your name and I see your little icon, I probably remember, even if you haven't been here in a while, who you root for. And I read all the comments. I'm always, I'm in it, Yeah, it's the O-line, bro. You know it. It's the O-line. O-line in the secondary is, it's tough. It's going to be tough at times. Oh, it's cool, man. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. We've got a lot of, fire donations in the building already. Let's check them out. Brian, 21, $19.99. MGJ Plays, $1. Brian, 21, $9.99. Brian, 21, $9.99. Marcos Pineda, $2, my boy. KGR Kid, part of the Ramily, $2. Brian, 21, $9.99. Brian, 21, $4.99. Arsonius, $37.57. It's like a grocery list or a grocery, total after I bought beer and chips and some steaks. Let's go. Thank you so much for the fire donations. You guys are the best. Russell, hands off. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boys like all these friendly people did already if you can. If you can't, it's okay. And then check out our merch, man. We got the fire hoodies, the T-shirts, and I can vouch. I have some already. And the Teespring makes good quality hoodies and premium T-shirts and premium hoodies. Super comfortable. The only other hoodie I own out of like the 4 billion that I own that's more comfortable than the Northwest Sports Fanatic hoodie, no joke, is my Ovo Drake Owl hoodie. But then that's obviously, that's on that Ovo shit, that Drake shit that I'm on. So, and that hoodie was, definitely an expensive item. Those are like $250 to $500, for a Drake Ovo hoodie with the owl. Limited edition, dog. Like that shit, dog. All right. We got ourselves a game here. Seahawks, Rams. One of my favorite rivalries in the NFL. We got the best fan base in the building. Y'all, Northwest Sports Fanatics, YouTube, sensations. you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, I keep you informed to a T. No one works harder than your boy. Fantasy football, I'm your man. NFL, I'm your man. Russell Wilson, sliding, safe, I'm your man. I got you. All the teams, all the players, all the sports. NFL, I got you. College football, I got you. AEW, I got you. NXT, I got you. Monday Night Raw, I got you. World Series, I got you. NBA, I got you. College basketball, I got you. Random sports on ESPN The Ocho, I got you. Okay? I got you. You need DK to go off? I know. I need a Disley with a touchdown. I need some more yards with him. Tyler, get up and lock the door. Lock it. I love him. One of my favorite wide receivers in the game. We got third quarter. Savage OD, my boy. 20 Rams. Seahawks 14. Seahawks were ahead 14-6. Then they had an epiphany. It was going to be 14-9, but they ended up having a bless me moment. Bless them. A bless them, right? Like Jarvis Landry, Six God would say, bless them, right? And then they woke up, got a touchdown before half, got one right out of the gates in the third quarter, and now they have the lead, surprisingly. Carson, stiff arm. He said, sit the fuck down. Look at that stiff arm. Yeah. Love that. Third quarter, 6:19 left. Rams 20, Seahawks 14. Seahawks threatening. Thank you for watching the game with me today. Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. Live play-by-play and reactions from your boy, O-Dog, a.k.a. Orion, the best of the best of the best, sir, on YouTube, period. You want NFL? I got you. First and goal. Seahawks 14, looking to take the lead. Screen pass to Moore. Shake and bake. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now, if that wasn't pretty, I don't know what pretty is. And that was pretty fucking good. A little shake, a little bake, and then guess what? Slithered in there like KD and his 40 Twitter accounts. Look at this. Look at this right here. Screen pass with a blocker, right? Shake, bake, cake, touchdown. Nothing better than the shake, bake, and the cake. You feel me? Get the candles. It's over. Nice, David Moore. Who knew you had the shake and the bake and the cake? That was nice. I'll take it. Not fantasy worthy, but hey, keep an eye on him. Extra point is up, and it's good. Seahawks 21, Rams 20. I know, that was definitely a poor tackle attempt. Who was that? Was that Peters? Marcus Peters? He said, God damn. All right, let me switch over to the Dodgers. I love multitasking, love my sports. Thank you guys for being in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, please, either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, if you feel I'm worthy. And buy some merch. Check it out. Represent your boys across the world. Hoodies, T-shirts, phone cases, socks, coffee mugs, leggings for the ladies. We got it. We got it. We got Dodgers 2, Nationals 0. Waka Bueller. Top of the 6. One of my favorite players. Love me some Cody Bellinger. Showing him on the screen. Love me some Clayton Kershaw. Rooting for the Dodgers to make the World Series. Don't think they can beat the Astros or Yankees, but if you can just get to the dance, that's all that matters. All right, top of the order, best of 5, game 1. Off-speed pitch. Walker Bueller, my dog. Shows you how much confidence they have in Walker Bueller, whether you guys watch baseball or not. They have Clayton Kershaw, first ballot Hall of Famer. Struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season. Picked it up towards, the middle to the back end of it, but still wasn't as good as Ryu or Bueller all season. And to go with Bueller in game 1 over a Hall of Famer like Kershaw or Ryu, I mean, even though Ryu, started to get kind of hit towards the end of the season, that says a lot. It says a lot about the confidence that the Dodgers have in Walker Bueller. Especially being a guy that's young. Yeah, Peters got stoned. He hit the blunt. He hit the bong, and then he fell down. He Cheech and Chonged it. Just got left in the dust, the weed dust, in the Northwest. High Times, LLC. Oh, a big whiff. Nice pitch, Bueller. Adam Eaton up to bat. Not bad. 279, 15 homers, 49 ribbies for Adam Eaton. Kind of an underrated baseball player. All right, let me switch back. Paul Allen, my guy, owner of the Blazers and the Seahawks before he passed away last season. We definitely represent our teams well. Sad to see him go. Cool guy. Definitely cared about people. Definitely got to see Seahawks win a Super Bowl before he passed. But the Blazers, we made it to the West Final and got swept by the Warriors, but no one expected us to even get past the first round. So I'll take that. And I'll take that for Dame Dollar and CJ. CJ McCollum, my dog. Bow wow. Love me some Dame Dollar and CJ. Nurkic. We had a squad. Gang, gang, gang. We are a problem. Rip City. The Blazers. Goff. A little sweep. Ooh, look at Cooks with the speed. Ooh. He went skirt. He went skirt. And then skirt. Nice little juke right there. Kershaw does choke in the series, yeah, and he has a reputation of not. He has a reputation. Let's be honest. I'm a big Dodger fan. My dad is too, right? Mariners are my team, but my dad's team is Dodgers, so that's always my 1B or my 1 to my 2, right? But Kershaw has a reputation of being just a regular season pitcher that he can't really do it, in the big lights. That's big facts. But with Ryu and Walker Buehler emerging, he doesn't have to be the guy. He could pitch third. Just get the damn win. You just don't. You don't have to be a 100 pitches and win 1-0 or 3-0 or 5-0. You can give up a couple, but you just can't be a bum out there. Because the World Series against the Astros a couple years ago, the one that they could have won, they wouldn't have won against the Red Sox. Play action fake. A little dump down to Gurley, out of bounds, gain of a couple. But when they ended up playing the Astros, and then you had Yu Darvish, fucking idiot, in the Game 7, if they didn't have Yu Darvish, and they just would have went Kershaw on short rest, they would have probably won. Motherfucker gave up like 5 fucking runs in like the first couple innings. It's hard to come back when you're down 5 in Game 7, That was the chance, because then when you played Boston, there was no chance. You knew you were getting your ass kicked. They were just on a whole nother level, the Red Sox. But I told my dad, you keep pumping money in with Magic, and the rest of the team can get better on the bullpen and the mid-relievers and the closers. You'll be able to compete with the Yankees and the Astros and those type of teams and eventually win. May not be this year, though. Goff, scrambling, rolling to his right, looking over towards the middle of the field. Everett with a huge gain. Breaking tackles. Wow. Almost got a fucking touchdown off that play. Wow, did you see how all of a sudden how I called it? Where that one touchdown that they ended up scoring right before the first half has just sprung this team into this level of confidence that they were of the Rams of 2018. Do you guys see like a whole nother life to this offensive line and what's going on? You just saw it with me when it happened. If they would have got a field goal and went 14-9 down at halftime, this would not be happening right now. You're witnessing sports in the very element that it should be. Uncle Mo called. They picked up the phone. Hello, Uncle Mo? Uncle Momentum? Touchdown, Rams. Gurley picks up the phone. He said, leave me a message. Rams are back. Uncle Mo, he picked it up. Schrick, uh-oh. You're going against Gurley. I know that's not good in your fantasy. Damon P. Aquadio. Touchdown, Todd Gurley. You guys hear about Saquon Barkley? He might come back this weekend or next weekend. He's not human. I got him in my $1,200 money league, so I don't want to rush him back too soon. I'm 4-0, even with Saquon out, in a $1,200 money league with 12 people. Your boy is good on the wire. I've made like 25 moves, and I have 4 bench spots. That shows you what it takes to be elite in fantasy football. 25 moves on the wire. 25. Look to see how many moves you've made on the wire so far. Probably 10 or less. Ooh. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff got bent backwards. But before he did, got bent into a pretzel. He got in. Oh, his knee's down. His knee's down. Yeah, he's down. He didn't get it. He's down. He's short. Ryan Schrick says short AF. AF. Short as fuck. He's short. AF. Short AF. Knee is down. He said, fuck. God damn it. It's like, if this was Cal, they would fucking give it to me. God damn it. Yeah, Calvin. Astros, dude. It's like Mattress Mike or Mattress, Matt or whatever his name is, the millionaire that owns all the mattress places there in Texas. Oh, my God, they didn't overturn it. Holy shit. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Wow. $3.5 million bet on the Astros. That's like maybe the most for sure thing that you could bet on this year. The Astros winning the World Series. Your boy's got ESP. Not ESPN, but ESP. Got that sports ESP. You can just see it and it happens. Or you talk about it and then it happens and then it's creepy. Because it's like you're in the sports matrix or something. Back to the Future. Arsonius, agreed. Agreed. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Please. Smash the like button if you can, either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you're having fun and you're entertained. Now, there we go. Then they got the right call. And definitely check out some of our merch. Available under every video. Link underneath every video on our YouTube page. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Yeah, they had to have called this short, man. Down. Yeah, if he would have leaned the football out with his hands, but he probably was afraid that Bobby Wagner would have probably slapped that shit away. Poona Ford and Woods. Davenport, 3 sacks on Winston. Yeah. Shaq Barrett, 4 sacks on Teddy Two Gloves. How about that? I'm hoping for a fun, entertaining game. Yeah, probably, Corey. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, you got to think, my team sucks for so long. It's been since 2007. So I'm not like all super excited, like, oh, yay, we won against the Rams. It's not like we're going to playoffs or anything. I mean, it's definitely possible if they overachieve. But, I mean, the Bucks do Buck shit, Like Marcus has Redskin-ish. When shit starts hitting the fan, I have Tampa Bay-ish. Like kickers missing extra points and field goals and losing games by 3, 2, and 1. And, Jameis Winston, but now with this coaching staff with Leftwich, I mean, he's making a name for himself. He'll be an OC or head coach somewhere else very soon, probably head coach. And Bowles could be a head coach, in a lot of different places too. So it's not going to last forever. I'm just afraid that if they sign Jameis to an extension and then 2 of those guys leave, Leftwich and Bowles, and I'm stuck with Arians and Jameis, just them 2 for 4 or 5 years, that might not work. That'll be depressing. Yeah, we'll see how the game goes. I'm excited. It's actually the Saints and the Tampa Bay Bucks. It's more of one of the, intriguing matchups where you actually look forward to watching Tampa Bay and the Saints. I mean, NFC South rivalry games are awesome. I love Atlanta. Ooh, nice pitch. Go, Disley. There we go. But I love the Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Tampa Bay, Buccaneer rivalry. And I'm proud of the division. I'm proud of the NFC South. If you're a fan of a team in the NFC South like me, I love it. Represent. You know what I mean? Saints got a Super Bowl. Tampa Bay's got a Super Bowl, right? The Falcons and Panthers have both been to Super Bowls. I mean, you can't really say that about a lot of divisions that have that much strength. Yeah, sometimes it takes time in between Super Bowls or good teams. But when we're good, we're really fucking good. All the teams. When the Falcons were good, they were good. When the Panthers made it, and if they didn't have to play, Von Miller, Cam Newton, that team was great. Tampa Bay, 0-2, great. Saints, with Drew Brees, amazing. Carson, stiff arm, breaking outside, hitting contain. Wow, nice play. Big pop. That's going to be holding on the offense. Ryan Tricks, just feed Lockett. Be patient, young man. Be patient. This is a long football game. Fourth quarter, let the game play out. There'll be other opportunities, okay? Oh, let's look at my stats for Northwest Sports Fanatics YouTube League. Orion and Marcus in first place. Russell Wilson, 45 points so far. Disley, 12 at the flex. I like that. 57-0. I like that start. All right, Roscoe. Who do you think got MVP in baseball? I think it'll be Pete Alonso, Bregman, or maybe even Yelich. Tatis Jr., right, and Alonso, of course, yeah, from the Mets. And obviously Tatis Jr. was amazing. We saw him on the Padres. I watch a lot of baseball. So, obviously Cody Bellinger has played great. Yelich has played great. Pete Alonso, breaking that record, for rookies and home runs was something to watch. I don't know. It's tough. For a while, it was only Bellinger and Yelich. Almost for the whole season. So it's kind of hard for me to vote for someone other than those kind of guys. You know what I mean? You can give like Rookie of the Year to Alonso, or if you want to go that route. But I think MVP has to go, that route. And even Mike Trout's numbers were great, but he kind of always gets overlooked. But yeah, Cody Bellinger and Yelich. Those are the guys that have played the best baseball. If you watched MLB all season, you know what I'm talking about. That's how it was. All right, shotgun set, 2nd down and 8. Russ, screen pass. Penny, slippage. Only gain of a couple. So Ryan, if Seattle's just going to let Goff, Cooks, and Gurley do whatever, I deserve more Lockett points. Well, it's not like they're just letting them do whatever. They're in the momentum. They're in that matrix. They got that touchdown. Uncle Mo called. They picked up the phone, right? Uncle Momentum, and they've been riding that wave since that touchdown right before the first half ended. Totally changed the identity of who they are, and they're going to probably play better moving forward for the rest of the season. Sometimes you see turning points happen in front of your very eyes, but you will get opportunities with Lockett. But remember, it's a long game. They got a lot of weapons. I got to get my Disley touchdown before your Lockett touchdown. You already got one already. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. The floater, and if that's holding on the line, that's a shame, because that was one of the most beautiful throws you'll ever see from a professional quarterback in the NFL named Russell Dangerous Wilson. Look at this route, and then look at him just drop it right in the breadbasket. Just a floater right in between. Fucking A, dude. Russ is amazing. For me, it's hands down Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. I wouldn't want to watch any other quarterbacks play football. If you look in the dictionary, quarterback, that's who I see. No disrespect to Aaron Rodgers or Breeze or Tom Brady. You know what I mean? But gosh, Breeze was amazing in his prime. You could say that with a lot of guys. Aaron Rodgers is still amazing to this day. You could probably put him in that same category. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes. Those are like my top 3. Respect Brady, though, for being an old man and still doing it. But that's brilliant coaching and play calling from Belichick and McDaniels.
In a 5-point game, Rams on top, Seahawks moving in. Thursday Night Football presented by Bud Light Platinum. Back after this.
ALDS, Rays, Astros, Game 1. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday with your boy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if you feel unworthy. And like I said, take a look at some merch, afterwards. Please do. Represent your boys. It is a great game so far. Like I said, I had a feeling that this was going to be a special game. And like I said, Thursday night matchups typically sometimes are booty matchups. So when you get a good one, you got to really enjoy it. Soak it in. Dodgers 2, Nationals 0. Top of the 7th. 1 out. Like seeing that. And we got a great game here. End of the 3rd. Rams 26. Seahawks 21. The Seahawks have dominated literally this game. Like 3/4 of this game or 4/5 of the game. The only part the Rams have dominated in this game was the last minute 30 or 2 minutes of the second quarter up to this point. And that's it. For maybe like a quarter and a minute. It shows you. Uncle Mo, when he calls from Uncle Mo, right? Diner, Tavern, Simpsons, Uncle Mo, Uncle Momentum. You pick up the phone, hello, right? You don't have him leave a message or a text message. You're good. You're riding the wave right now, that momentum wave. Yeah, second great Thursday night game in a row, Anti. What'd it do, my guy? Let's take a look at these amazing donations in the building. Brian 21, 1999. MGJ plays. Dala. Brian 21, $9.99. Brian 21, $9.99. Marcos Pineda, $2. KGR Kid, $2. Brian 21, $9.99. Brian 21, $4.99. And then a big mic drop. Arsonius, $37.57. Love that. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. The best of the best. The Simpsons, which I still watch today. You know what's ironic, Damon? I watched the first episode over the weekend, and you know what it was about? It was about Homer being on YouTube, being a sports YouTuber. Weird, right? I was just thinking to myself, that's kind of a weird topic to do. So he has like a fake Stephen A. Smith on the show with him, and then he calls him out on the show, and so then Marge encourages him to do like his own sports YouTube channel. And then they talk about monetization, and you have a hipster come in and try to help them. That was crazy. Ironic. It's like, oh, dog, Northwest Sports Fanatics YouTube channel. Simpsons YouTube channel. Homer. Interesting. Oh, Russell Wilson, perfect quarterback rating. This is about Will Dissly time. So let's cue up the play. We got Russell Wilson. He's like, hey, boy, Will, you're my boy. You're my boy, Dissly. He's like, Lockett's already got his. DK's got his, right? David Moore's got his. Hey, what about my boy, Dissly? Got to get my boy Dissly involved. Russell? Russ got you 25 points. Dissly has 9. Yep. Anti, guess what? I got him in our league. It's PPR, right? And I have Dissly at the flex. I have Zach Ertz as our starting tight end, and I told Marcus and I convinced him to play Dissly last week. It worked, right? And I told him we're going to play Dissly again with Ertz, again, over running backs or wide receivers, over David Montgomery, Carlos Hyde, Darren Williams, Beasley, Jalen Samuels, right? Boom. 49 points for Wilson, 12 with Dissly in the flex, and the game's not over. Your boy's smart. Let's go. That's how you win fucking fantasy football championships. Plays like that. Russell, scrambling. How did he get out of that? Scrambling. Diving for that first down, just short. Holding on the Seahawks. That's unfortunate. I would assume that's what the call is going to be. Yeah, Giants-Patriots. If Saquon is healthy enough to play and get back into my lineup in my $1,200 money league, I'm liking that. Like that. Offense, holding. I knew it. Northwest Sports Fanatic 61. Omer Muich, Queen City Panthers 0. I like that start. Your boy's got the most points in fantasy. Obviously with Russell Wilson being the QB and Dissly, unless I had Lockett or something. Bird Gang's out Lockett, 12 points. Cooper Kupp, 15 points. Carson, 7. Okay, I see you guys. Robert Woods, 6. Cooks, 2. Rams defense, only 2. Gurley, 18 points. Okay. I see you. All right, 3rd and 17. Pass it. Incomplete. Yeah, I got like 60 points already, man. Your boy, you know. You got to make decisions like that. Executive decisions. I mean, the only way you're going to play 2 tight ends in the same week is if you have 2 top 5, you know. You have Kelsey. You have who? Kelsey, Zach Ertz, Kittle, Waller from the Raiders, and Dissly. Those are the 5 best tight ends right now, week in and week out. You got a combination of those guys, you can do it. Because that's going to get you more value as long as the targets are there than a wide receiver or a running back that you're maybe not sure of. Potty, yeah. Evan Ingram, yeah. Evan Ingram's definitely another one that you could have up there for sure. Yeah, Ebron kind of went down from last year, and Ingram has been kind of steady in that top 5 status. top 6 status as far as fantasy is concerned. I mean, Ingram's a top 5 tight end in the league, in my opinion, right? But also in fantasy, you know, especially with Danny Dimes coming in. I love Danny Dimes. Daniel Jones. Fun to watch. Savage. He's doing the Savage math practice test. 21 Savage. 21. Yeah, Hawkinson got a concussion, so a lot of people in the beginning, I drafted Hawkinson in this draft, second to last, just because I knew there was potential being that first-rounder tight end. I didn't know how great he'd be. But Waller has paid more dividends in the same amount of time, seeing him on Hard Knocks. I mean, he's really made a name for himself. Waller from the Raiders. I have him in my $1,200 money league. So, I mean, I'll read it off to you. This is my team. Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Boyd. Just for this week, Mohamed Sanu, Aaron Jones, Jordan Howard, Waller, Darren Williams, Justin Tucker, Chicago D. And all my studs are hurt. Saquon hurt. Tyrell Williams hurt. Gallup hurt. Herndon I picked up to back up Darren Waller, and then dropped O.J. Howard. So it shows you got to have a nice squad. But my squad normally is Mahomes, Boyd, Tyrell Williams, Aaron Jones, Saquon, right? Waller, Justin Tucker, Chicago D. I'm going to win the $1,200. That's facts. I'm winning this shit. If I don't win, I'm going to get at least second place and get there. But my team is money. And I've already made like 25 changes in the league. And it's only been 4 weeks. That's when you know you're on next level shit. Let's take a look. See how many moves I've made. Number one team that I'm tied with in first has made 14 moves. I've made 27. And then the next guy has made 16, and he's in 6th place. So it shows you. You're active on the wire, and you're making your team better. That's when you dominate. Dominate. Yeah, Jared Cook hasn't done anything, and he's not a top tight end anymore. You know, he's going to be every 3 to 4 games he'll play good. But, I mean, he doesn't have to be a good fantasy tight end for them to be able to, be a good tight end in the league. He's still probably top 10, top 12 tight end overall, even at his age, because he'll be streaky. But sometimes you can't root for guys that are on your own team in fantasy. That's the biggest rule. Don't get so many guys on your own team, because then your bye week is fucked if you have too many of them. And if they have a bad year, then you got like 3 or 4 of your guys. Unless you're like Kamara, Michael Thomas, then Saints defense, something like that, then that's something. But, not a lot of, teams have the luxury of having that many studs on one roster. Floater by Goff. Wow, what a catch. Ooh, did he? Wow. Is he out? Uh-oh, Brandon Cooks, concussion. He's out. Or he got the wind knocked out of him. Ooh, he hit pretty hard, though. Ooh, that's concussion. Concussion, dog. Let's see if he's okay. Jared Cook is garbage. I wouldn't have him on your roster. I can get you guys somebody better. You just got to be able to let me know who you have available. And like I said, you just got to make sure that you don't, stick with guys. Especially when Breeze is there, the value will be back, right? But when Bridgewater's there, there's not really any value. I mean, you can barely count on Michael Thomas getting your fantasy points week in and week out with Teddy Two Gloves. It's not like Teddy Two Gloves is horrible, but he's just not Drew Brees. When Drew Brees is out there, we're talking about, AJ, we're talking about fantasy Jared Cook, not Jared Cook the player. We're just talking about fantasy football standards. He hasn't really did anything this season. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves. Thank you guys so much for joining me. But I'm excited for my team, Bench him until Drew comes back? Yeah, absolutely, bench him. And you're going to be able to find someone better. If you guys have Jared Cook in your fantasy because you guys are Saints fans and you're just hardcore, yeah, you can either drop him and I can get you someone else, or you can just put him on your bench. But even when Breeze comes back, he's not going to be a guy you really want week in and week out. You want guys like, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, right, Zach Ertz. And if you aren't able to get those 3 guys, then you need to try to get Waller from the Raiders or trade for him, right? A guy like Waller is nice. A guy like Disley on the Seahawks is nice. Those are the Ingram is kind of a name, but Disley and Waller are some of my favorites because they're getting a lot of targets and a lot of looks. So you got to get name. You can't get in love in fantasy football with name. You have to go based off stats and production. It's like going with a different wide receiver. Like I go Godwin, you guys go DeAndre Hopkins, and I win every week because Godwin is more consistent. You know what I mean? DeAndre Hopkins is a name, but Watson's struggling right now. So you got to understand you can't get enamored by the name of the player, right, rather than the lower name guy that's producing. So you have to be able to look at it like that. I always get guys that break out in training camp. That's why I knew and recommended Chris Godwin, right, Buccaneers, Tyler Boyd, right, Bengals, right, Michael Gallup, best training camp out of any player in the Cowboys. So I knew he would be good this season. Got him, There's certain guys that you want to look for. And those are 3 of them. Tyler Boyd, Godwin, Waller, Gallup, Tyrell Williams. Benjamin Watson, he's coming off, obviously to be an option. I don't know if I really trust him. Hooper's up and down. That's another kind of lower name guy. But I like I said, I like Waller and Disley. If you can find a way to get players like that, that's going to be definitely consistent for you. Another sleeper right now is a guy that I picked up too is Chris Herndon. So if you guys look on your wire, he's suspended. He's been suspended for the first 6 games. Once Darnold comes back, Crowder's numbers is going to be better, right, on the wire, Jamison Crowder. Right, he had like 17 targets like the first week, and then obviously he got the mono, right? But this Herndon kid, right, he's from the U. He's good. He got 4 touchdowns last season. He's going to play his first game next week, and then he's already good, from then moving on. So if you want a sleeper tight end, go for him. He'll average more points per game than any of the other guys probably on the wire. He'll get you 7 points or more almost every game. So that's my little tidbit, my $9.99 fantasy advice, You pick guys 2 or 3 weeks in advance. You got Golden Tate 2 or 3 weeks ago, not waited until the last minute to try to get him now. When he's about to play, you got to look ahead. You know what I'm saying? I look ahead to see who has my bye, before the season starts. I already know what my weakest weeks are going to be and look ahead even before the season starts. Oh shit, week 10, I got 3 guys in my starting lineup that I got to buy. So that means by week 7 or 8, I already got those pieces on the bench waiting. I'm already, maintaining the roster, but then I'm making sure I have a defense a few weeks in advance. If that elite one is on the wire, I grab them and I stash them. You do that. You make sure you have that balance. Yeah, we'll have to see what kind of PI or what kind of call we get here. Yeah, both guys were being physical. I just say that's a no call. Just let it go. This pussy NFL of 2019. Challenges with the flags on the ground and no flag on the ground and challenge and slow the game down. And all right, no offensive pass interference.
But I don't necessarily disagree that it was worth a shot. So Seattle loses a timeout.
All right, fourth quarter, 12 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I think we're around $97 in donations. Can we get a $3 donation to make it an even 100? Can we get that? A nice little $100. And then after YouTube taxes it, we'll probably get 40 or 50. But it's all the thought that counts with the fantastic fan base. Can we make it an even hundo today? Seahawks 24, Rams 26. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes and 20 seconds left. Second down and 11. It's a key time for Seattle. They need to be able to make a play. It's about that time for a big, big play. Interception, fumble, big sack lunch. We'll see how it goes. I love this game, though. One of the better Thursday night football games we've seen besides last week. Goff. Good protection by the line. Cooper Kupp. Ooh, very slippery. Like KD. Kevin Durant. Slippery like a snake. Love me some KD. He's got fire shoes. fantastic athlete, the best player in the NBA. Tony Grady, $3. Thank you, brother. Oakland Raiders. Thank you for the donation to make it a clean 100. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. All right, shotgun set. Goff scrambling, looking, wide open. Ooh, breaks the tackle. Wow. That's a hold coming back on the offensive line. Great effort, though, by the connection that Goff has with his tight ends, with Everett and Higbee. Whitworth. Uh-oh. Whitworth. Still one of the better offensive linemen in the league. Ooh, right on Ziggy Ansah. He said, "Pow-pow," right in his jaw. Yep. Rams 26, Seahawks 24. You're spending your Thursday night football experience with your boy, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks. Live play-by-play and reactions. From the best on YouTube, your boy, Orion, O-Dog, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and if you want merch, look under the link of every video on our YouTube page. Whoa, what a pass. First down, Rams. That was one of the best passes I've seen Jared Goff throw all season, period. Watch this play again. Protection on the line, shotgun set, looks at the middle, goes to his second progression, floats it right over the defender's head. Peanut butter and jelly, so smooth. That should be illegal. Him and Cooper Kupp, that should be illegal. Great connection, those two. Love watching them play football. It's like watching Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett. Jared Goff and Cooper Kupp. It's a beautiful thing. He'll be the best wide receiver on that roster, and he has been when he's healthy. Better than Brandon Cooks and Woods. Oh, wow. He didn't get in? Wow. Almost. What a grab by Robert Woods. I watched Robert Woods at USC. He came to Oregon when it was USC Oregon. Me and my dad had seats on the 20-yard line, like on the third row, fourth row. And I'm telling you, watching Robert Woods and Matt Barkley run around and make plays, it was fun. Marquise Lee, I got to see him too. That was a special team. Marquise Lee, Robert Woods, and Matt Barkley against the Ducks. DeAnthony Thomas, LaMichael James. No toe drag swag. There was no toe drag swag there. He's like, challenge? Should I challenge it? Okay. Well, he did it. Arsonia said, don't do it.
So now the Rams will challenge. I don't know if he just ran out of time. It didn't look like.
All right, let's take a look at fantasy. How's everyone doing in fantasy? Picked up Witten, Savage OD. There you go. That's probably a better option, honestly. I mean, I know if dropping Jared Cook or putting him on your bench, but you got to get a better option. You just let me know who's available, and I'll let you know if it's a good option or not. Witten's not going to score every game, but he had some great luck within the first few weeks getting a touchdown, so he's always going to be in the mix as long as he's healthy and he's on there. But I would go Witten every week over Cook every week, every week, just because of Dak and that offense. You know, they're going to give opportunities to a lot of people.
And I think this is another one that they will let stand as called as incomplete. And by the way, I think a heck of a call by Mike Weatherford, the field judge, who has a really tough decision to make here.
Well, now both teams that are out on the field, look at the replay on the board here, and both are
All right, they're replaying it.
in their own case and almost celebrating.
Yeah, Breeze will get cooked the ball, but you got to wait, obviously. You know, him with Bridgewater, the value really isn't there. It's fantasy football, not just being in love with your team and your players. You know, you got to be able to look at matchups, and, you know, if you're not sure about a player or whatever, you ask. I'll tell you, man. I'll help you. I mean, like I said, usually when I play, you know, unless there's injuries galore, you know, you can typically finish in the top 3 if you know what you're doing. You know, most people don't just do it by themselves, you know. You're winning 33-25. I have Wilson and Disley. They have Kupp and Metcalf. Yeah, I like that. I have Wilson and I have Disley as well. Hey, smart minds think alike, and I helped you draft that team, right? And that team is doing great, right? And then the team that you did by yourself, not so good. You told me. You said not so good. Yep, incomplete. Russell Wilson's got me 49 in this PPR league and 12 with Disley. 61 total. And I'm hoping that Disley can get in the end zone to get me a 20.
He was very looking for information. He didn't throw the flag, but it was thrown from his sideline.
All right. 10 minutes and 9 seconds left. 26-24 Rams. The Ramily is ahead of the 12th man. Seahawks dominated 3/4 of this game. Rams had the epiphany. They had the moment of truth. They said, we need a touchdown before half. They got it. Uncle Mo called. They picked up. He said, I'm here. And they have not got off that wave yet. They're still on that momentum wave. And now they're ahead. Shows you. Could have been the turning point in their season. Big facts. And you guys watched it happen. Exciting when that happens. You just need sometimes someone to point it out to you. Out of challenges the rest of the game, McVay. Sometimes hesitant to start players that have division games. Yeah, I mean, you got to do a lot of work. I mean, like I said, I've made 25 moves in the $1,200 money league. I only have 4 bench spots. So I'm always looking to modify who's on the wire. I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning, right when the wire drops, right, to pick up players that are still left available before anyone wakes up. That's how you win in fantasy football. That advice alone is worth like $20, right? And then making moves, not being always looking for new options to improve your team, not just the starting lineup, but your bench. Your bench should be just as good as your starters. And if they are, you have a championship team. You know, if you have holes on your bench, then you're not going to win. You have to literally be top to bottom, no weakness. You have to have fire players all the way through. Fire defenses, fire everything. Can't have one wasted spot in fantasy football, period. Goff, incomplete. Uh-oh, 1 and 3. But the one that you and me did, 3 and 1. Nice job. Oh, I'm on that crackhead fantasy game, TJ. I'm on fantasy football every 5 minutes during the season. I have probably 20 people reach out to me for advice and help every day. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm on all the Fabiano on ESPN, NFL, Bleacher. I'm on all the recommended sit-ems, stardoms, you know, make my own opinion, watch the tape. I'm definitely on that, like, you know, on that, like, fanatic level. You have to, though. I do things that other people aren't willing to do because I want to win. Samuel J., my boy. Samuel J. See the corner up here? Samuel J. He created the logo. He's like a god in this building. Samuel J. Panthers. Hashtag keep pounding. What it do, my guy? How are you? 29-24 Rams. Who's your fantasy quarterback? So let's take a look. Who is my fantasy quarterback? The 2 best quarterbacks in the league. Who would it be? Patrick Mahomes in my $1,200 money league. No surprise. ESPN, YouTube league, Northwest Sports Fanatics, Russell Wilson. And then the backup to Russell Wilson, Josh Allen. So obviously you have to look at talent and see who's going to score with their legs as well. You got to look at a lot of different options. I had Daniel Jones at one point also. Picked him up before I knew that he was going to be Danny Dimes. You know, you just got to be able to be ahead of the curve. But I'll read you guys the team so you guys have an idea. Russell Wilson, Le'Veon Bell, Gallman, Saquon's backup, Godwin, Fuller, Ertz, Disley, Bears D, Tucker. That's a fantastic starting lineup. Backup, David Montgomery, Carlos Hyde, Josh Allen, Darren Williams, third stringer, Cole Beasley, Jalen Samuels, Buccaneers D. Obviously getting ready for, you know, next week. And then we go to the $1,200 money league, the one that really matters, the best of the best. Sir, Patrick Mahomes, get the fuck off me. Tyler Boyd, get off. Right? Tyrell Williams, get off. Aaron Jones, Saquon, are you kidding me? Waller at tight end. And then at the flex, Gallup or Darrell Williams or Mohamed Sanu. Justin Tucker, Chicago D. So you see a theme. I usually pick same type of players on each team or try to as close as I can, the ones I really like. And then Herndon, the tight end that's suspended, dropped O.J. Howard and picked up Waller and then Herndon. So I have great backups all the way through. Mahomes, points every week. Tyler Boyd, points every week. Tyrell Williams, points every week. Aaron Jones and Saquon, that's a cheat code, right? Waller at tight end, that's a cheat code, right? Herndon to back up Waller. Justin Tucker, Chicago D, right? That's not fair. And I even got Jordan Howard on top of that. Aaron Jones, Jordan Howard, and Saquon with Tyler Boyd, Waller, Williams, and Mahomes, Tucker, Chicago D. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. It's championship. Low Uzi Vert, I feel you, man. Samuel J. Gang, gang, gang. My brother from another mother. Samuel J. You're my boy. Artwork, off the chain. Artwork gang. Samuel J. He's got it. Talented. Special. Panthers fan. That's you, Samuel J. Your bench anti. Barber, Goff, Tyrell Williams, Browns D, Hawkinson, Gallup, Burkhead. I could probably upgrade your team, but it's still looking good. Still looking good. Yeah, I told everyone that Montgomery was going to take a month before they realized that he should be the lead back and not split carries with Cohen or Mike Davis. And we're right on cue. Week 4 was really when it hit, when they gave him over 20. And he's got a tough matchup this week, so I'm not playing him this week. Because even though the Raiders don't look like they're going to be a great team, they've only given up like 50 yards or less rushing the first 4 weeks to running backs Raiders. So even with Gallman, playing a tougher defense in the Vikings, he's going to get yardage in the passing game and the running game. So that's why you got to think outside the box sometimes. But I do like David Montgomery. I drafted him with Marcus in our YouTube league like in the 4th or 5th round. I saw what he did in preseason. I watched him in college. If they just use him right, he could be like the next Matt Forte for them. Or Maurice Jones-Drew. But they just don't use him right. Would you have Devin Singletary as a backup running back? Absolutely. You know what I mean? You got to see him get healthy. Frank Gore, obviously has taken over for a little bit. But, yeah, he's worth a roster spot, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd definitely get you the fire waiver. I'd have to look. You have to let me know who's available right now on your wire. Write down in the comment section, who's available at the, at quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, flex. Just write down some names of ones that are notable, and I'll tell you who to swap if there's any worth swapping. Yeah, lots of teams, away teams won last week. We saw like a weird, I don't know if it's just coincidence, but there was like more teams that won in, on the road last week than since like 1983. I mean, that shit was unusual. Teams that were supposed to win at home were losing. Like those for sure wins. So you never know. All right, Rams 29, Seahawks 24. Come on, Wilson. Go to Disley. Run it. Look at Russell. Nice. Slides for safety. Slides to Sierra. Safe. Okay. So 1-2 step your ass out of there, Russell. Dangerous. Dangerous. Nice game. 29-24 Rams. 7:05 left. 2nd and 2. We need points here, Seahawks. Fantasy owners, we need points. Russell Wilson, I need points. Tyler Lockett, yes, please. DK, yes, please. Disley, yes, please. We need points. Carson, Russell, Disley, yes, please. Let's go. Your boys need points. Oh, a little shake and bake. Seahawks trying to just methodically get the ball downfield. Samuel J. I said the same thing at the beginning of the broadcast. I love the lime green Skittle unis, top to bottom, with the pants and the shoes and the socks and the everything. It's fire. I'm a Duck fan, but so obviously I like the jersey combinations, but I love these ones. I would rock this highlighter lime green. I like this shit. I definitely rock a Russell Wilson jersey, regardless if it was white, gray, blue, this highlighter yellow with the blue. It's fire. I like it. Yeah, great color rush. All right, Russell Wilson. Oh, he took a pop. Uh-oh, there's the flag that they needed. Bonehead play right there. Clay. Yeah, anything's possible, Roscoe. I mean, you never know. I mean, look at Trent Dilfer on Baltimore, Brad Johnson on Tampa Bay. But we also had two of the best defenses of all time, with the 2000 Ravens and 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So sometimes it just depends on the scheme and who else you have.
It's one of those when you're out of the pocket, you lose certain protections, but still you have protection of the head or neck. But to me, this is shoulder to shoulder, not late. You want to try to protect the quarterback, but I think they could have gone without.
All right, Anti. I'm looking at your list right now. So right now, I can already tell you who to grab. Valdez Scantling, I would grab him. Daniel Jones, I'd grab him. Chris Thompson, I'd probably grab him too. Because Chris Thompson, you're going to be playing in games. You're going to be down almost the whole year, so that'll get you points. They'll throw to him too. Valdez Scantling and Geronimo Allison have value because, oh boy, Devontae Adams has turf toe. So Valdez Scantling is going to get a lot of looks. So even more than Allison. And Daniel Jones I would grab. So who do you have at quarterback? You have Goff. I'd probably drop Goff and get Danny Dimes. Or, you could keep Goff if you want. It just depends on who your starter is. Starting lineup. Wentz. Oh, you have Wentz. Wentz, Connor Mack, MT, Godwin, Ingram, Boyd, Jaguars, D, Tucker. Damn, your lineup's good. It's like a clone of myself. Fucking love that. Handoff up the middle. Oh, Carson. Nice, Carson. Yeah, if I were you, I would drop Goff and pick up Danny Dimes. You're going to play with Wentz the whole year anyways. So, I don't think there's going to be a big drop-off. Really. Goff can throw, but they're running the ball so much, there's a little bit less value sometimes. You're going to get the throws to Cooks and Cup and everyone, but I like Danny Dimes' upside. He'll have some games that will probably surprise you. So I'd trade Goff for Danny Dimes. Get rid of Browns D. Yeah, get rid of Browns D, Goff. Handoff. Nice tackle. Keep Tyrell Williams. Keep Barber. Gallup. Keep Burkhead. And then, so probably drop Goff, Browns D, and Hawkinson. You could drop him because he's got a, kind of a little concussion jump off that's going on. Or you can keep Hawkinson if you just want to hang on to him. I don't know what he's going to give you, though, down the road. But drop Goff for Danny Dimes, and then pick up Valdez Scantling for Browns D. There's probably more that I would do too. All right, Russell. Overthrown.
Sits at 3:21, and now one of the biggest downs in the game. Third down and goal for Seattle.
Well, it's a big down, and you think if they if they don't score here, but they make it a reasonable distance, would Pete Carroll go for it on fourth down? I think if it's 4th and 10, 4th and goal, I don't think that he makes that decision.
I'm just looking at the comments here real quick. All right, Russell, hands off. Carson. Ooh, what a tackle. All right, Anti. Yeah, had to wait to drop Goff till after the game. Right. Or, you could go either Josh Allen or Danny Dimes, but I think that gives you a little bit more upside, than Goff. You have Wentz. You're not going to play Goff all year anyways besides the bye, and you might as well see who has bye weeks, and hopefully they're not the same as Wentz. But, depending on between Josh Allen or Danny Dimes, Allen's got the concussion, so you may want to stay away from him. But, Danny Dimes, grab him, and, you could always put him on your bench. And grab Valdez-Scantling for Browns D. Russell, floater. Oh, touchdown, Seahawks. Let's go. Russell. Danger Russ. Let's go, baby. Drop Barber for Thompson. Like I said, Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones are like splitting carries, so you really don't know. But is it a PPR league or is it a standard league that you're in? But, yeah, you could do that. You know what I mean? But definitely get Valdez-Scantling, though. Grab him immediately. Nice, Russell. Way to get me some more points, baby. Yeah, but you could drop Barber for Thompson because Thompson's going to be down almost all year. And when they're down in games, they're going to be throwing. So he's the better threat to catch the ball than AP. So there'll be more value, more upside there. So, yeah, I would do that. Get Thompson for Barber. Put him on your bench. Grab Scantling. Drop Browns D. Oh, nice. Read off your bench to me again. Oh, incomplete. Only up by 1. What a game. J.J. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, it's certain players, announcing that they're back and ready to go. And I mean, unless it's so deep into the season, they're going to be second or third string. So just depends on, if they think that it's worse than it is, or maybe, they don't trust it for the money. But, yeah, a little bit. When certain teams aren't trying to get better like the Dolphins, they're trying to tank. Redskins, Dolphins, Bengals. They're not trying to win games. They don't want to bring in a guy that can help them win. They want to lose. They want to be able to get the Tua Tagovailoa, the Justin Herbert, the other talent, Jerry Jeudy from Bama. They're looking to, Hyde, a good pickup versus Atlanta. I got Carlos Hyde on my bench. He's not going to give you a lot, but he'll give you 9 or 10. So if you have to use him, you could, but I wouldn't have him starting as RB1 or 2, Savage. You could maybe put him at the flex. Atlanta has a lot of injuries, and they're banged up. But I'd have to see who else you have on your bench. So, yeah, Tyrell, keep. Gallup, keep. Scantling, Thompson. Yeah, let me know who you have in the flex, and I can definitely help you. Yeah, so Goff for Danny Dimes, you can do that on your bench. That's not really losing out a whole lot of value. And, as long as Danny Dimes doesn't get injured, and then if he does, get Josh Allen, I can help you find another one. You're fine. I mean, unless you really like Goff, if you look at his numbers week in and week out, and if you like him, you can keep him. But, I don't know. I think that the Giants are going to be down a lot, so they'll be throwing more. So. You got Montgomery at the flex, so that's a decent flex play. It's going to be a tough matchup against Raiders D because they really tighten up on running backs, but he could score. He could get 10 to 14 like he's projected. We'll see. Yeah, Gallup won't be 100%, though, so you don't want to play him in fantasy. You want to wait for him to play a week or two before you play him just to see how he looks. We're going to drop Burkhead anti. We're going to drop Burkhead anti and then get Chris Herndon. Look up tight ends and Chris Herndon. He'll be suspended. So go through all the players that have points and then go to the zeros. And then right at the end of the zeros, it should be Chris Herndon. And it will say suspended on it. Grab him. because he's going to end up being a starting tight end for the Jets, and he'll be a good backup if Hawkinson never gets healthy, right? Then you'll have at least, 2 options that are good. If you have to drop Hawkinson, after a few weeks, you'll have another guy. All right, shotgun set. Michael, I'll get to your question here in just a sec. Goff looking. Ooh, almost picked off. Which quarterback should I use if Josh Allen is still injured against? Yeah, I wouldn't start Josh Allen because he's not going to be 100%. It's probably going to be Matt Barkley. So who do you have on your bench and who's available on the wire? Because I'll tell you who to get. Yeah, but I wouldn't play Josh Allen. I mean, I'd definitely go to a different option. Playing a quarterback that's questionable, that came off a concussion or an injury, that's a huge risk, especially against a defense that's kind of, feisty at times with the Titans. Oh, yeah, you're going against Odell, Julio, and Keenan Allen. Well, Rodgers will go to Scantling and Geronimo. Ooh. Yeah, but you got to look at the injury report. That's why I'm so good at this. I know who's in and who's out, and you might not have him for a long, long time, but there's going to be some value there with Aaron Rodgers. So. Yeah. So did you get Herndon then? See, boom. So now you got Herndon, and so that gives you another piece that, no one's talking about. It's like the Golden Tate pickup. He was suspended. So a lot of times in fantasy, you forget about guys that get suspended or that are, PEDs or just drugs or whatever. So then when they become unsuspended, I always know when they're about to go. But then that gives you another stud. So if you end up having to drop Hawkinson, now you got him as your backup. So boom, you're good. Interception. Is that what they're calling? Herndon for Burkhead. Nice. Now read. Type out your whole bench, and your whole starting lineup. I know that's gonna be a bit of a little type session there, but show me your starters and your bench. And this is how you build a championship fantasy team. Me and Anti drafted this team together. Nice pick. Yeah, what a pick. Wow. Talk about awareness. Awareness of the football. And I predicted that the Seahawks would win this game and the pigskin pick 'em. That's what I just kind of felt. Now they're challenging. So Anti is in the moment here, typing off his team, and then let me know what you have, starters, bench, type them out. And that way I can take a look and everyone else can see. And that's how you build a championship team. You keep improving it. Seahawks, Seahawks. I love being in that stadium. It's an amazing arena, stadium, place to watch football. It's great. Field. Marcos Pineda, Seahawks. Brian's like, I went to go get a sandwich, and then all of a sudden the Seahawks intercept the ball to win the game. He's like, they did? Crazy interception that they're challenging right now. Yeah, Edelman's catch in the replay. Yeah, right. Tyree, like on the helmet, just like such crazy awareness. Starting lineup. Look at this championship team. Wentz, James Conner, Mack, Michael Thomas, Godwin, Ingram, Boyd, Jaguars D, Tucker. And then you got Goff, Danny Dimes, Tyrell, Hawkinson, Gallup, Scantling, Thompson, Herndon. Boom. Boom. What a team. All right. Yeah, see, there you go. See your boy. I'm telling you. See, Herndon, O-Dog is smart. He's an O-Dog. O-Dog is good at fantasy. That's smart. And you pick him up now, right? Because if you wait till after the games, he'll be one of the top pieces on the wire, like the most popular. He'll be one of the top 5 spots because everyone will be like, oh, shit. Like when Golden Tate became available, like people forgot about him unless you're like hardcore and you're always in the know of all the information like I am, right? But Herndon is a sleeper. Pick him up. If you guys play fantasy football and you need a tight end, the worst position in fantasy football, the worst position in the NFL with depth, tight end, Chris Herndon, Jets. You may even use him in your starting lineup from time to time, depending on who you have. He should be projected for 7 points or more the rest of the season in most leagues. So, your boy's good. Your boy is smart. Really good, dog. Seahawks 30, Rams 29. What a fucking game. All right, I'm going to get you one more player. You're going to drop Hawkinson since you already have this backup here. And I'm going to get you another player. All right, Seahawks running hard. Gain of a couple. All right, I'm scrolling up to the wire to see who else that you have. All right, and then you're going to drop Hawkinson and then I would probably pick up Beasley or Curtis Samuel, your choice, whatever one that you want. Beasley is going to get Cole Beasley gets a lot of looks in Buffalo. PPR leagues, he's getting, like 9, 10, 12 points a game. In standard, you're probably going to get at least 7 or 8 with him or more each game since he's like one of the number 1 targets there. Darrell Williams has some appeal, but it's only going to be for like a week or two just because he's on the Chiefs. Metcalf has appeal, but he's in the game right now. He scored, so you can't grab him. So I'd go drop Hawkinson, and then I would grab Curtis Samuel from the Panthers. Grab him.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. Just let's go quickly. Don't wait up.
Your boy knows fantasy. I'm all over the shit. So do that. Drop him. Drop Hawkinson now since you got Herndon as the backup to your regular tight end, right? And then you're going to pick up either Curtis Samuel, right, who's a nice wire option for this week, right? You might even play him, right, or Beasley. Probably I'd go Curtis Samuel. They're probably a little bit more pop in his game for touchdowns. Cole Beasley's more of a possession guy that's going to give you 6, 7, 8 points. But if you end up getting Curtis Samuel, he'll score every once in a while. So get Curtis Samuel. Add him to your team. Yeah. Samuel, and then maybe after the wire, you can try to get Metcalf. Yeah, this Fat City Saint, this game has been back and forth. The Seahawks have dominated this game pretty much from the very beginning. They got up to be 14-6. Then there was an epiphany moment where the Rams could have went for 3 and went into halftime 14-9, but they got a touchdown. They felt the backs against the wall. It was that kind of that changing point in the season, I feel. Then as soon as they scored and they were down 14-13, right, at half, then they scored right out the gates, like multiple touchdowns, bang, 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 right? And the Seahawks have had to climb back into this with good defense and a great passing game by Russell Wilson. So that's where we are with the game. Prescott, Ingram, Gallman, Lockett, Kupp, Witten, Edelman, Vinatieri, Cowboys D. Yeah, I'll be able to go into it. I'll let you know. If you have somebody better than Witten or Vinatieri or Cowboys D, I would replace those, put them on your bench, and put in someone better. Cowboys are going against the Packers, so you're not going to get a lot of points there. Vinatieri, you can get a better kicker than that. I can find you one on the wire. And then Witten, I could probably find you a better tight end than that too. Those would be the ones that I would do. Savage, I'm going against A-Raj, Aaron Jones, Lindsey, Rams D, Gonzalez. Yeah, they got a nice squad. You know what I mean? A-Rod and Aaron Jones are good. Lindsey's streaky this season. Julio's streaky. Odell's streaky. Keenan Allen's nice. Rams D, Gonzalez is the kicker. Zane. So, yeah, they have a nice squad, bro. That's a tough team to go against. Brianka says, ready for my Nolans Saints to kick your ass, Orion, and your Buccaneers. but I like your helmet. Thank you. Like your Derek Brooks jersey. Thank you. I know you didn't say that. I just added that in my own commentary. Sorry. Seahawks 30. Rams 29. I can't wait for Saints and Buccaneers myself. I'm excited. It actually is the first time in like 5 to 10 years the game's going to mean something. Instead of the Saints just beating the Bucs' ass, which might happen again, but at least it means something this time around. Russell. Ooh, with the pitch. You need a QB to play when I don't want to play Dak. Well, let me know who's on your wire, and I will let you know.
Wilson keeps, then flips, timeout taken, and now the Rams have a chance. And that was pretty dangerous, but
Oh, your wide receivers. O-Dog is good. Michael Thomas, Godwin, Boyd, Tyrell Williams, Gallup, Scantling, Samuel. That sounds pretty fucking good, huh, Anti? Your boy's smart. He's really good. And the thing is that you're going to play MT, Godwin, Boyd, Tyrell, Gallup most of the time. But every once in a while, you can throw in a Scantling or a Samuel on a flex, and you can get points. You just have to look at it matchup to matchup. Like Tyrell Williams, I wouldn't play because he's going to be injured, right? Godwin's a good play. Boyd is a good play. Michael Thomas is a good play. Gallup is injured. Scantling and Samuel have good matchups also. So if you wanted to bench, like one of those guys, like Michael Thomas, if you benched him and you went Godwin, Boyd, and Scantling, or Godwin, Boyd, Samuel, or Michael Thomas, Godwin, or Michael Thomas, Boyd, and you just have to go through, the combinations. But almost all those guys would more than likely score. MT, Godwin, Boyd, Scantling, and Samuel could all score this weekend. That's big facts. You like that team, Anti? Your boy's good. That's why he gets donations. He's good. Really good. Yeah, Butker's nice for kicker. Ebron on the bench. You got to get somebody better. So you have Ebron. So drop Ebron and pick up Chris Herndon, the guy I was telling you about, unless you did that already. Go to the tight ends, right? Drop Ebron and then go and look up Chris Herndon. He should be suspended. So he'll be under all the points of the tight ends, all the zeros, and just look for a suspension red next to his name and grab him and drop Ebron. And just have Witten and him. Nice pass. Ooh, stiff arm. Michael Bennett, Tyrell, Godwin, John Brown, Mike Evans. Nice. Oh, 42 people in the building. Fantasy advice being given out for free right now. Goff almost picked off. Good defense. Seahawks 30, Rams 29 in a fantastic Thursday night football game with your boy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if I'm worthy. $100 already given in the donations today. You guys are a lively bunch. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. And if you guys want to buy some merch and represent the Northwest Sports Fanatics in your hometown, link is underneath every YouTube video on our page, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Slackers, top ones on the wire. Mayfield, Dalton, Brissett, Rudolph. Goff, nice pass. All right, so that's what I would do right now is with your lineup, I would grab Jacoby Brissett. He's the only quarterback in fantasy that has scored 2 touchdown passes in every game so far. So I would go with him. That would be the quarterback to grab. Dalton has John Ross injured, so his value is going to be up and down. Mayfield is some shit. You can't really count on him game to game. Rudolph is young. Allen is young. I like them. But Brissett is the one to grab and keep on your roster for the rest of the season. That's worth at least $5 or $10. Anti with a $1 donation. He knows that's good advice. There you go. Slackers. Brissett, grab him immediately. The other team should give up now, Anti, for real. Yeah, you can drop Ebron. Because now you got Herndon that'll start playing next week with Witten. So you can go back and forth. You don't want to keep people around that aren't producing. Minute 4 left. Anti with a $1 donation. He's like, damn, O-Dog knows fantasy. My team looks good. It's like you do your team, and then all of a sudden I modify it, and then all of a sudden you look at your team, and it's like, looking at the 92 Dream Team, like Jordan and Magic and Bird and Barkley and all these studs. That's what I do for you. Help you win championships. And the people in return donate money, donate Oregon Ducks merch, liquor, ganja, whatever they want to give in return to say thank you. It's much appreciated. But I love it, man. Goff, floater, wide open, first down, Rams. Seahawks need a defensive play. Stat.
To bring the pressure, Gurley comes over and picks this up off the edge. A really good job on his part.
Smitty. He said, go Rams or go whatever the hell their motto is. It's the Ramily. Instead of family, the Ramily. Goff. Wow, what a ball. Ooh, fumble, grab it. Ooh. Was that the ground, though? Wow. Can you imagine? Just popping up right into your lap. Hello, I'll take that. Right, he's like, oh, wow, the ball's right there. I'll take that. Wow. Yeah, he's down, though. 1st and 10, 28 seconds left. Goff. Because they know all they need is a field goal. And if the Seahawks lose this game based off Greg the Legatron, gosh, what a shitty way when you dominated pretty much this whole game, but it showed you backs against the wall. They had an epiphany in the end of the first half. They've scored touchdowns since. They're confident, but the Seahawks, this is not over. You just need to get your sack lunch. Where's the sack lunch? Where's Jadeveon Clowney? You need a sack fucking lunch. This is the time to get it if you want to win this game. Push them back, sack lunch. Otherwise, they're going to get closer and kick a field goal and win. That's big facts. If you're going to bring your A game and, drink your Gatorade and Powerade, get the fuck in there. Good D. Good defense. Busy. Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, live play-by-play and reactions. The best on YouTube. Your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Over $100 in donations. You guys are the best YouTube family I got. I love you guys. You guys are the best. We got 3rd and 10. 4th quarter, 20 seconds left. Drama. You're on the edge of your seat with your boy Orion. You're watching the game. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if I'm worthy. Buy some fucking merch. It's lit. Oh, we got a clock violation. 3rd and 10, now 3rd and 15. Jared Goff and the Goffense, guess what? Are going backwards. No timeouts left. 53-yard field goal. That's exactly what the Seahawks need. That's as good as a sack right there. What are you doing? Clock management, end of the game, execution, discipline. Do you have a discipline? Do you have the discipline? If you don't, then you do dumb shit like that. No discipline. Come on. Seahawks are loving it, though. The 12th man is loving it. Rams, what are you doing? All right, here we go. 20 seconds left, 3rd and 15. Jared Goff. Out of bounds. 4th down. Man. You don't have a whole lot of time left. If you're the Seahawks, you wish you had another 30 seconds added on. Russ only needs about 45. All right, let's see. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. Fuck. Let's see what happens here. Seahawks going to ice him. Timeout. 44-yarder. Field goal is up. It's up. It's up. It's up. No good. No good. No way. No fucking way. Oh, by the skin of your teeth, Seahawks. And the tides have turned. The Seahawks may now win the NFC West. This might be the changing of the guard. This is big. The Rams losing to Tampa Bay, losing to Seattle, the changing of the guard. Maybe the Niners are getting better. What a game. What a game. See, it says, Brian, it's because you donated. Look at that. Marcos Pineda. That's worth a donation, ain't it? Seattle Seahawks. Pete Carroll, the best gum chewer on the NFL circuit. He's loving it. Greg the Leg never misses. This is Greg the fucking Leg. They don't call him Greg the Leg, right, as a kicker for nothing. Legatron. How the fuck did that happen, right? But that's football. All the donations from the Seahawks fans. That must have did it, huh? All right, I got Russell Wilson in my fantasy and Disling. Okay. What a fucking game. What a fucking game. Unbelievable. Back-to-back Thursday night games are some of the best all season. Final score, Seahawks 30, Rams 29. Are you fucking kidding me? Missed field goal at the end. You couldn't have asked for a better script or a better game unless you were a Rams fan and you got that W with the field goal at the end. Unbelievable. Fucking A. Great game. Let's go over the donations really quick. Brian 21, $19.99. MGJ plays $1. Brian 21, $9.99. Brian 21, $9.99. Marcos Pineda, $2. KGR Kid, $2. Brian, $9.99. Brian, $4.99. Arsonius, $37.57. Tony Grady, $3. Anti, $1. Thank you guys so much. Over $100 in donations, most of them from Seahawks fans, a few Rams fans, and just a few of you just awesome, Northwest Sport fanatics in the building. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, right? Donate to your boy if you can. And then take a look at our merch. Merch is available for purchase. You want coffee mugs? We got it. We got hoodies. It's hoodie season. It's like cuffing season. You got a girlfriend? There goes your hoodie. Buy a Northwest Sports Fanatics one first to wear it for a day, and then she can steal it from you. It's a good game plan. I gotcha. All right? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Orion, the best on YouTube. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Seahawks, amazing. Rams, hang your head. You're all right. Love it. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the room. And like I said, I'll be back in the building tomorrow. Fantasy Football Friday, Fanatic style. I'll be in the building doing that. Like I said, and I'll go over fantasy football advice, wire moves to make your team better. So hop in there. I'll be in there probably around 7:30 Pacific time. And then I might even do a video ahead of that. So keep a lookout for some reaction videos and other things that we're going to do. And again, who talk sports like us? Your boy Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. O-Dog, your boy Orion. And I'm out. Have a great night, guys. Seahawks, Rams, amazing. Thursday night football. Wow. Peace out, guys. Have a great night.